Alright, we're good. We're good. It's good. Should be 35, by the way. Still though, man. Hold up. Pop this. Alright. Boom. Alright. This. Alright. Not the gym. Fire. What are you getting? Upper. Dope. My command's still going strong. I built this shit brick by brick. Alright. I think I got everything. Alright. I also gotta tell you. Bro. I need to get one. Oh. C-chat. C-chat was all ready for yesterday too. You got the Thanksgiving hat and whatnot. Should I leave it on for today? No. Thanksgiving's over. I'm not leaving it on. Yo, what up, Adil? How you doing, bro? Alright. What happened? What do you mean what happened? Happy Albanian Independence Day. Is it Albanian Independence Day? Yeah. Well, happy Albanian Independence Day then, Road. Today and tomorrow. Fire. Wait. Chat, do we hot swap this video? This video looks good. But chat, you know I can't watch Outdoor Boys no more? They fucking copyright strike me, bro. Motherfuckers, bro. Looking at it, so we're gonna go through edits later. Or we can go through them first. No, I feel like we go through them later. LMAO. Hell, Luke, that's what I'm saying, bro. Bro, copyright struck me on YouTube. Yo, I understand. Yo, like, bro, are we serious, bro? Let's see how much subs these guys got, bro. You guys are gonna fucking copyright strike me, bro. Copyright strike me. Oh my gosh. Wait, I need to turn on streamer mode. I don't want to hear though. Throw. All right. There we go. Outdoor Boys. Motherfuckers have 17.9 mil. Bitch. These bitches. Motherfucker. Fuck you. Fuck Luke. Fuck Luke. Yo, Conzo, appreciate the 7-day streak. Alright, anyways. Let's go through the fucking videos. First video. How an FBI agent infiltrated the KKK. The death of restaurants. No idea what this video is about, I'm gonna be honest. The mass killer who murdered over My Little Pony. Chefs who instantly got eliminated in Hell's Kitchen. TV episodes banned for disturbing reasons. He thought he had friends, they were paid actors. Chat. I seen this title pop up on my fucking For You page, I needed to watch this. You can't just give me a title like this. You can't just give me a title like this, and you know what I mean. Just I need to know what happens here. You know, and then three allegedly true school lockdown horror stories. Lock in, lock in. First video: how an FBI agent infiltrated the KKK. Also, Stranger Things season 5 spoilers and edits I sent them because you said you won't. Yeah. I don't care.
Any snitches in the group? We kill the snitches and they fire shots out of a gun. Boom, boom,
Ow.
and everybody's kind of getting scared.
Ow! Ow.
April
Ow. Shut. All right, I'm fine.
April 21, 2017. A group of men stand in a remote field in the middle of Alabama.
It was nighttime.
Oh,
and
no.
I am blindfolded.
Oh no.
I've been instructed to place my right hand on the right shoulder of the person in front of me in line because that signifies brotherhood.
The Brotherhood is the Ku Klux Klan.
Un momento. Wait. Let's give me an intro. Give me that fucking clip. Wait. I don't know if this is TOS. Wait. Aura. Aura. You see how they come out like that, chat? That's what I'm gonna do. Put me in.
United States' oldest, most notorious
I'm
white
joking. Don't put me
supremacist
there.
hate group.
Please don't put me there. I don't wanna meet these guys, please.
This is one of their ceremonies. What they don't know, one of them is an FBI undercover agent,
Okay.
and he's no lightweight. 6'4", 260 pounds, covered in tattoos. His nickname, Hillbilly Donnie Brasco. He's gone undercover as a contract killer, a contraband smuggler, an arms dealer.
Don't
He's
ever
put
just say
dozens
it.
of people behind bars, from drug dealers
I
to
think
violent motorcycle gangs to pedophiles.
No.
He's
never mind.
befriended and brought down biker gangs and neo-Nazis.
Then
who
this
are
is
planning
making it
kidnappings,
look so
murders,
corny.
and
The
the
show
overall
actually has an
downfall of
insane story.
society.
And when he was saying we're going on a camping trip, what he was saying is we're going to kill somebody. And everybody's screaming death to your, F your Jewish God, death to America. And then somebody says, if there's any snitches in the group, we kill the snitches and they fire shots out of a gun. Boom, boom.
We drove all the way over to his ranch in Tennessee, and he told us everything. This is the story of Scott Payne, the redneck turned FBI agent who infiltrated America's underbelly.
Okay. Okay, I don't need a.
Find links in the description. The majority of this video is based on Scott Payne's book and podcast. Find the links in the description.
We might mesh over. Wait, over my last one? What do you mean? What do you mean?
What I saw was a watery image.
Oh, wait, you might not like Stranger Things, but season 5 is actually crazy. I'm saying this now. Yes, it's better than some seasons of Dexter. And if you know me, I'm the biggest Dexter glazer. Bro. I don't know. If I were to watch, I'd literally watch the season this season. I wouldn't go back and rewatch it. That's for fucking sure.
It was completely red.
I'm not even saying it's a bad show. I don't know. I just lost interest in the show. Like I literally, bro, when that shit came out, I remember I was so hyped. Watched a bit of it, and then I just like, all right, this show's kind of, it's good, but I'm like, I personally kind of lost interest in it.
And there was a demon looking at me in that watery kind of ripple image with a grin and long crooked finger looking at me saying, come here, smiling.
Scott is 14 years old, and he's just seen a demon.
Okay.
The year before, his parents divorced, and Scott went down a dark path. Consulting spirits, watching diabolical horror movies, satanic rituals, deals with the devil. That's what brought
What?
him here, a friend's house, spending the night. They've had a small amount of alcohol, but no drugs, no hallucinogens.
I would do like these
Wait, I'd be honored if you'd watch season 1 to 3 recap and watch season 4 to 5 instead.
little vignettes where I would pretend I was being
I probably
possessed by
won't,
a
to be
demon
honest.
or I was the devil or whatever. I was on the couch and I was doing this scene from a movie where somebody is like being possessed by a demon. And so I'm fighting in my voice, and then the demon voice comes in, and there's this battle. And at the end, the demon wins and possesses the person. So that's what I act like happened. And I'm laughing like the demon, and I rolled over.
It all started as a mock demonic possession,
Damn.
but then he actually saw a demonic figure, and this was his breaking point.
So let's just say after the demon scare, I got Jesus scared back into me, and that was it. Not that the devil was done with me, but I was done with him.
Halloween night 2019. This is Scott on his final major undercover mission,
Okay.
and this is a goat. It was stolen and is now at the center of a pagan ritual. It's been nearly 35 years since Scott's first encounter with the devil.
Wait. No, wait, I'm not even gonna say it, 'cause I'm gonna sound stupid if I say it.
But on this night, the devil is all around him, and he's definitely not done with Scott.
Now we're all in a circle around the goat.
Majority can't
Somehow I
believe
ended
that.
up at the back of it. I don't know how. It's bad luck on my part, I guess, but I'm holding the legs of the goat. He's got this blade, and he's bringing it up and bringing it down in a practice swing, practice swing, practice swing. And finally, somebody says, just do it. Eisen comes down with every bit of force he's got and hits the back strap of the goat, and I don't even know if it broke a hair. I don't know if it's because the back strap's too thick, the blade was too dull, but he hit it, and all you heard the goat was just go, bah, and I'm like, oh man, this is gonna get bloody and bad real fast.
The man swings again.
Bro. Imagine though being this guy undercover in the fucking KKK as they're doing a ritual. Yeah, man. I don't know about that one. What up was? Oh. Of course he comes in with some nonsense. Where's the TTS? Alright, wait, buddy. Hold up. Hold up. I watched a good movie a little while back ago. Oh. Hold up. Wait, I got you. See if this works. Come on. I don't hear it. Fuck. Bro, why doesn't it work? So weird. But it goes through like phases of working and not working.
Again,
Anyways.
nothing. Finally, the blade is replaced with a gun.
Yeah, I just
I
scanned
said,
the
whoa,
list. It's
whoa,
okay.
whoa.
It's
And
alright
he's like,
though.
what? I'm like, man, look at what you're shooting at. We're all in a circle around this thing. And then he looks.
What
puts the
TTS
round
do you
right in the
use?
head of the-
I don't even know. Wait. TTSforstreamers.com. That's it. I'm gonna send you a really good one. Okay. Alright, bet.
the goat, and it hits the ground. So you think you're done. No, you're not done. Now they slice
How do
the
I-
throat of the goat.
Yeah, do I trust this link? Oh, okay. It's a real link. Appreciate you guys. Hold on, let me send that to myself. Hold up. Alright. Boom. Alright, bet. Appreciate you.
And they fill up a cup full of blood.
One of them pulls out a sheet of LSD. He approaches each man one by one.
Basically, they would take the hit of acid under their tongue, chase it with the blood of the goat, to signify the sacrifice or solidify the sacrifice.
Bro,
Scott is one of the few
it's
who
fucking
declined.
crazy.
So when it gets around to me at the end, I'm looking at the blood
Chad, are you drinking that shit to keep your cover?
and it's already
No.
coagulated. It's all
Mm-mm. I don't know.
chunky and
I
clotty,
don't
and
know.
I'm looking at it going, man, I really don't
Don't
want
watch
to
it
this
before I'm
up
done
and
working
drink
out.
it. I mean,
In
this
like
is
40
disgusting.
minutes. We'll probably watch them after reacts. So it'll probably be like an hour or two, or like 2 hours or so till we watch them. If I
So
had
I
to
dipped my
guess.
fingers deep
Give or
into
take.
the blood, pulled them out, and then sucked all the blood off my fingers.
Oh, ew.
This is not the coup.
Bro, ew. Ew. That's gross. Like, no, like, that's just weird.
Klux Klan. This group is younger, better equipped, and preparing for a bloodbath. And not only animal blood, but the blood of any human who isn't one of them. Jewish and Black Americans, and anyone they consider traitors to the white race.
Well, isn't... No. Like, I just don't get it. Like, bro... Yo, appreciate you, bro. See you in a bit, bro. Bro... Yo, chat, we need to find these people, chat. That's all I'm gonna say.
They're
We
by
need
far
to
the
find
most dangerous group Scott will ever infiltrate. Unfortunately for these tripping
So
blood
he's
drinking
saying
white-
these
premise
guys are...
is
Bro, he's saying these guys are fucking worse than the KKK.
dangerous group Scott will ever infiltrate. Unfortunately for these tripping blood
Like,
drinking white supremacists,
America's most racist.
Scott
Man.
Payne has other plans. It's exactly the kind of thing he spent the last 17 years working to prevent.
I became an FBI agent in 1998, and by 2002, I'd already done some undercovers for the FBI, but I wasn't yet certified through the FBI undercover school. So I finally got a slot.
September 2002, Quantico, Virginia. This is the FBI Academy. If you make it through the year-long application process, if you pass the physical and psychological assessments, the tests, the polygraphs, the interviews, the background checks, if you make it through all that, you end up here, in a 20-week training program. If you get through the 20 weeks, you become an FBI agent. Scott's been
Yeah, I
here
feel like
before.
being an FBI agent, I feel like that'd low-key be tough, though. Like, it'd be, like crazy. You'd have to go on missions like this. But, bro, I feel like it'd be, like, you know what I mean? Like, bro, I'm a fucking FBI agent, bro. Imagine that, chat. Just imagine being an FBI agent. That'd be fucking sick.
Now he's back, about to start the training program for undercover agents. Getting admission to the program is hard enough. Graduating is even harder. Only about half the admittees make it through.
It's a 2-week school with no days off. We're very big on sleep deprivation. You're going through multiple scenarios of all shapes and sizes. And there's only 20 slots for the class.
Others break down. They make missteps during the high-pressure scenarios. They grow delirious and erratic from the lack of sleep. But
Yeah.
Scott thrives. The sleep deprivation, the relentless roleplay, the grueling exercise. If anything, he feeds on it. Meanwhile, he's learning from his idols, legendary FBI agents like Joe Pistone, who spent 6 years undercover with the Bonanno crime family.
The
But
who?
they don't always notice him.
So I remember Joe Pistone coming to speak, and I was like a kid in a candy store, man. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is Donnie Brasco. This dude did
Oh,
6 years
I'm pretty sure I know who this
undercover
is.
in the mafia. And
No, I
he's
don't
teaching,
remember.
but he has this
I was thinking
thing where
something
he keeps
else.
kind of wanting to walk right up to the desk. So he kept stepping on my feet. And, I was trying to get out of his way. And then finally, as he's teaching, he just looks down at me and he says, Jesus, kid, either you got the biggest feet I've ever seen or I can't see. And he throws a couple of bucks on the desk because he's like still in mafia mode. He throws a couple, he goes, hey, go get yourself a shine on me. And I just took my feet and shoved them under the seat, man.
Joe Pistone may have scuffed up Scott's shoes. What neither of them could have known at the time is that Scott would go on to fill Joe's.
What?
The FBI Academy trained at the time is that Scott would go on to fill Joe's.
Oh, okay.
The FBI Academy trains
I thought he said something else for a sec.
agents to take down bad actors. More and more of these criminals operate online. Scammers, identity thieves, fraudsters, the list goes on. Such criminals rely on your personal data, Your name, your phone number, your email, if you requested come at TV.
On paper,
Motherfucker.
jump out.
Scott doesn't have a fancy degree. He doesn't speak any foreign languages. His nickname is Big Country, for obvious reasons. So he begins to work as an instructor at the school he just graduated from. Unorthodox, but it got him noticed by the right people.
I'm role playing in these scenarios, and people that are there who are senior undercovers are watching because they're trying to recruit for other cases. And that's how my name started getting out there.
So after months, there's finally a possible assignment, one that Scott is perfect for. Sure, he's a redneck with almost no foreign language skills, not suitable for many undercovers, but he has something most other agents don't. He doesn't need to pretend to be a hard-living misfit. He is one.
Okay.
He knows he'll feel at home where he's about to go, but he has no idea how close he'll grow to the criminals he's been assigned to infiltrate and how hard it will be to turn on them.
People always have their own opinion of what undercover work is. Some people say it's acting, some people say it's lying. Essentially, this is the definition of undercover work. You are building relationships that you're going to betray.
Mm-hmm. Nah, but imagine that though. Like, imagine being like what's it called? Imagine being like for example, like a mafia boss. You become like close to somebody, like, and then like whatever, and then you find out they're a fucking FBI agent. It's all just been an act. That'd be fucking crazy. Operation
Scott is on a
Red
mission, and his targets, these men, have just arrived. They're members of the Outlaws Motorcycle Club, the main rivals of the Hells Angels. They've been implicated in drug trafficking, prostitution rings, money laundering, the list goes on. And they're notorious for violence against rival gangs. Infiltrating them is exceedingly difficult. Scott Payne is here to do just that. But there's a problem. Part of the intelligence Scott was given is wrong. He was told they wouldn't be wearing their colors. Obviously they are.
Mm.
Scott has hoped to strike up a casual conversation, letting the topic of motorcycles arise naturally. But these guys are advertising their gang affiliation. He can't just go up and say, "Hey, you guys ride." His only choice is to make them come to him. Luckily, another part of the intelligence is right. This guy, road named Spanky, loves to be the center of attention. So
Okay.
Scott steals it. He works the crowd. He tells jokes. He talks loudly. He draws attention to himself, making Spanky want to steal it back. Soon enough, Spanky asks where Scott is from and sends him a drink.
Spanky's called me over. He's introducing me to other people. And of course, I'm getting more scrutiny. The more people I meet, the more scrutinized I am.
Everything
Okay.
seems to be going well, but the real scrutiny happens somewhere else.
So I walk into the bathroom, and as I'm at the urinal, in a lot of bars, there's like a little box in front of the urinal, plexiglass. It might be flyers for a
Yeah.
band coming up or a stripper coming to town or something like that. So I can see a little bit of a reflection. And I see this jacked, big dude come walking in. And I see him looking at each stall, and he's like, okay, that's empty. I see him looking under the stalls to make sure nobody's in there. And I'm watching this from a reflection. And then he comes walking up right beside me, and for a split second, I thought, oh, I'm getting jumped. I'm getting jacked right here. And that didn't happen. He says, so what brings you to Massachusetts?
All undercover FBI agents have a legend.
Bro, what if I always say, bro, like, if you're an FBI agent, what if they find out and just murder you? Has that happened before? I'm assuming it happened a lot. If I had to take a guess, I feel like that'd happen a lot. I feel like a lot of times they'll catch someone and then fucking like murder them. But I don't
A
know.
detailed made-up backstory that they have to commit to memory. He's from deep South Texas, up in Massachusetts for work. He loves Harleys and whiskey, and his name is Scott Calloway. As it so happens, the guy grilling him in the bathroom is also named Scott. Scott Town.
A lot of undercovers, you bond with people, especially deep undercover long term, but there's never been another person I bonded with closer than Scott Town.
For a year and a half, Scott gets
Wow.
to know the outlaws. He drinks with them, rides with them, fights alongside them. He gains their trust. He becomes their friend. They call him Tex. Scott's legend may be a lie, but the friendships are real. Scott Town becomes like a brother.
He likes to drink, I like to drink. He likes to fight, I like to fight. He likes to ride and lift, I like to ride and lift. We completed each other's sentences. We were just kind of cut from the same cloth.
They even both have a daughter who's the exact same age. Scott Town is kind of a doppelganger, the person
Okay.
Scott Payne might have become had he not gone into law enforcement. Another gang member, Brian De La Vaga, aka Clothesline, also becomes a close friend of Scott's.
He said, and these
Yeah,
guys,
this video, off rep, like not even off rep. This video is low key cooking. This video is good. It's entertaining. I feel like I'm watching like a movie right now. Like this, like a plot of a movie.
are my brothers, and I grew up around them. He said, but I really don't have that many friends. Somebody that I know would take a bullet for me and that I would take a bullet for. And in my mind, I'm looking at his face and I'm going, oh, no, man, don't say it. And he looks at me and says, you're one of those guys.
Oh no,
Tomorrow is the big day.
bro. Oh my gosh, what if they find out? I mean, I'm assuming they obviously do find out.
Over the course of last year, Scott has convinced the outlaws that he's a high-ranking member of an international theft ring. They begin running jobs together. It begins small, with insurance fraud and vehicle trafficking. An outlaw reports a motorcycle as stolen. He then files an insurance claim, while Scott sells the motorcycle across the border. A double win. Money from the insurance company, money from the sale. They do this again and again, with motorcycles and other vehicles. But tomorrow's job is different. Some of the outlaws will be serving as security during a major drug deal, a gig arranged by Scott himself. He's revealed that he has connections with a Mexican drug cartel. No surprise, considering his line of work and his proximity to the Mexican border. The stakes are high. If they get caught, they'll be looking at serious jail time. And if something goes wrong during the deal, the bullets will start flying. So when Scott is told to meet the outlaws at their clubhouse, he's not surprised. They probably want to go over the plan one last time. Scott arrives. The place is familiar. He's been here countless times. He knows what's behind every door in the building, except one. Clothesline leads him to that very door. Now he realizes that something is wrong. Scott is told to strip. They need to check him for a wire.
Because of the stress of this happening, I forget my middle name. I'm having an adrenaline dump. And for anybody who's ever had it, it can be any traumatic
Damn.
experience, but I'm having auditory exclusion. So what I hear sounds like I'm underwater. It's going whoosh, whoosh. So it's slow. I need you to take all your clothes off. It's slowing down. I'm getting time dilation in my eyes. Everything I see is in string grabs. Click, click, click. I can feel my heart beating through my entire body. My hamstrings get rubbery. Now, Clothesline has instructed me to take all my clothes off. Here's what I'll tell you. If I'm not wired, it's just an embarrassing moment. I'm naked in a small crawl space with two guys with pistols. Problem is, I'm wired to the hilt.
But
Oh,
they don't find anything. Scott's recording equipment is not taped to his chest, but in his clothing.
So my adrenaline starts settling, and I'm starting to come back to normal, and I think I'm done. And I get my pants back up. I don't know if I have my boots on yet or not. And then Clothesline grabs a piece of clothing that I was wearing. And that piece of clothing has a recording device
oh
in
no.
it. And I'm watching him, and he starts grabbing the clothing, and he's going through it nice and slow with his fingers. And I don't realize I do it, but there's an audible sigh. You can hear me go, because I don't even know. I don't even know I'm doing it. And he looks right at it and misses it. And
Damn.
I live to fight another day. I live to fight another day.
Damn.
Two moving trucks enter the parking lot of the Brockton Holiday Inn. One is filled with drugs. The other is filled with money. A Mexican drug cartel is selling 40 kilograms of cocaine and 1,000 pounds of marijuana to Canadian buyers. The Mexicans aren't taking any risks. They've arranged an American security detail, the Outlaws. Surveillance at every entrance. 4 men in the parking lot there to provide protection, unload the drugs, and count the money. Everyone is armed and antsy. One false move and all hell could break loose. The deal is wrapped up quickly. The transfer is complete. All the money's there. The Outlaws are particularly relieved. They may be tough, but this is their first time working with a cartel. Now they'll get paid $15,000 for their services.
Okay.
Scott counts out the cash. He did it. He successfully tricked them. The cartel? FBI agents. The Canadians? Also FBI agents. 8 months later, a hotel in Nevada. Scott's been laying low, coordinating his undercovers from afar.
2007.
His outlaw friends think he's going through a divorce. In reality, he's been diagnosed as
Some may
overassigned
say the best
after
year.
experiencing a severe stress-related panic attack. He's been ordered to take a
To be
6-month
born in.
time out. He's been teaching during this time. His current class, ironically enough, is called Undercover Stressors. All the students have gone to bed, but Scott's only just returned to his hotel room. It's early 4 or 5 a.m. The drug deal back in November gave the FBI all the evidence necessary to arrest and imprison multiple outlaw members, but the operation has continued. Until today, the day of the takedown.
Oh no.
Scott doesn't think he'll hear from any of them again, but then his phone rings. It's Scott Town, and he's concerned. He's heard some arrests were made, and he wanted his friend to know about it. He says he's going to take a shower and gather more information. He'll report back.
And the last words we spoke to each other were, he said, "I love you, brother." And I said, "I love you too." And that was the last words I spoke to him. And probably about 45 minutes after that, a SWAT team hit his house and he went to jail.
Damn.
In the end, 15 outlaws were arrested as a result of Operation Roadkill. One of them was sentenced to 21 years in prison. Clothesline got 12.5 years. Scott Town, 7. The outlaws never saw their friend Scott Calloway again.
Chapter 4.
The Ku Klux Klan emerged
Bro.
in the wake of the American Civil War. From the very beginning, they were racist.
Oh wait. Bro. There's no shot. Oh wait, I'm stuck. Wait, I'm stuck. Okay, there we go. Bro, I got my fucking arm stuck. Alright. But bro.
The Ku
Bro. This is yo. That was fucking crazy. Alright, this next part now, I think.
The Ku Klux
Yeah,
Klan
chapter 4.
emerged in the wake of the American Civil War. From the very beginning, they were racist to the core, raining terror and death on black Americans. In the late 19th century, they flogged, tortured, and lynched politically active black men, raped their wives, shot their children, and burned their schools.
Bro.
Historians consider them to be America's first terrorist movement. Today, the KKK remains active, but only as a shadow of its former self.
Well, yeah, isn't now, like, I feel like now just a bunch of fucking old fucks who just talk about, who gather around and talk about how much they hate other races. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think they're still burning people and, like, doing, like, all these rituals and shit. I don't want to say I feel like, if they were, they'd probably get fucking shot, but I feel like now it's like, yeah, I feel like now. I just also just feel like a lot of the members now are just old. I feel like a lot of them fucking. I feel like you can slap them and they'll fucking die. Give them a nice fucking hard slap and then they'll just drop dead. Like it'll break every bone in their body.
Fewer members, less influence. However, burning crosses is still one
Like
of
a
their
fucking cartoon. Just smack them and they'll fall like three. They'll just like fall and break like every bone.
favorite things to do, and they've stayed true to their roots.
I don't know though. There's probably still like people. There's still probably members who are older or younger. I mean.
Naturally, as a terrorist organization, they have to act in secrecy. You
Hmm.
might assume that infiltrating them as an FBI agent is not the easiest feat.
So you may ask yourself, how do you contact the United Klans of America? Well, it turns out the group I was looking at had a hotline.
What?
Scott starts talking to a
What? They have a hotline. A hotline.
guy named John Jack, a Klansman whose passion for Jack Daniels earned him this nickname. Scott tells him he's got the number from a group of bikers he met at a gas station. It's a plausible story. Scott looks the part, and his time with the outlaws taught him how to play it. Biker gangs and white supremacists often run in the same circles. Jack starts talking about this rally that's coming up. Vendors, burning crosses, country music, the usual. But there's a problem.
He said, I'm not going to lie to you, Scott. I had a band lined up, but the singer just
What happens if like a KKK member? What if they do like a DNA test and find out that they have some sort of like black or like you know what I mean other race in them? Like you know what I mean? What then? What would they do then? Like if they're like, yeah, I'm like 5% African American. You know what I mean? I'm 5% black. I'm 5%. Like what other groups do they hate? I mean every group. Like what if they're like 5% like Latin? Like you know what I mean? For example, like like you know what I mean? What would they do? It's like oh yeah, if they're 5% fucking black. You know what I mean? Would they just like kill themselves? Like
got locked up, and I really don't know
I
what the
feel
hell
like-
I'm gonna do about music. And I thought, this could be my end. And I said, did I happen to mention that I'm a musician and a singer? I said, well, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll bring my acoustic and my PA system. When I get there, you can come meet me by the car. I'll strum a couple of tunes for you if you think I suck. And he's like, oh, hell, this is gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
Scott doesn't know that he just signed up for something far more sinister.
Oh no.
April 21st, 2017.
Of course it's in fucking Alabama.
It's the day of the Ku Klux Klan rally.
Of course it's in Alabama. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I got lost multiple times until I finally drove up on this empty, I don't know, lot fenced in the middle of nowhere, but it wasn't hard to spot because the Nighthawks, which would be the Klan members in all black, who were the security force, are all standing at the gate with guns. And a lot of these people were felons.
Scott's ready for an interesting time. He's been to plenty of biker gatherings, and perhaps this will be similar. During his mission, Scott will be taught the KKK's constitution and bylaws, studying the Black Klansman Handbook, which he'll learn to refer to as the Kloran. He'll become familiar with the original mystic
Bro, they
insignia.
have a fucking book. It's called White Book. Wait, bro, like,
of the Klansmen. He'll learn this all in class with a K, so that he can pass the K-Uno test, a prerequisite to getting fitted for a robe. K-Uno stands for character, honor, duty.
okay.
It's getting dark, and he's been invited to participate in a naturalization ceremony. He has no idea what this means, but all the newbies are doing it. He'd stick out if he didn't. And that's how he finds himself in the middle of a field, blindfolded, holding the shoulder of the man in front of him, a gesture meant to signify brotherhood. They are told to raise their right hands and repeat an oath.
I do swear from this moment forward
They
And
have
then they told us to
voices.
get down on our knees.
to fostering the welfare of the white race.
Bro,
So
like, we're not serious, bro.
I'm on my knees,
Yo,
blindfolded.
not even gonna say it. I'm not even gonna say it.
America's greatest movement.
They take my blindfold off, and there's a Ku Klux Klan member in a green robe, and he has this sword, and he kind of knights me.
Why do they have different robes? I thought it was only white. And I've also seen not seen, but I also know that there's the red one. I think. Bro, like bro, what would you do if you see these people, bro? Imagine you just drive one day, you just see a fucking KKK ritual going on, bro. I feel like I don't know, man. Chad, what are you doing, Chad? Are you driving off? Or are you going? Are you gonna like, go press them? I feel like it depends, bro. I don't think I would press them, but if it's just me alone, especially, yeah, I'm not gonna just walk over to them. They'd fucking murder me. But bro, I don't know. If I was with like 100 people, 100% I'll go. Nah, if I was with like 50 people, I'd go up to them. You know what I mean? At least now, the odds are more even. Maybe we don't die. But
The United Klans of America.
I need to press them, bro. I would need to, though. Like, I would need to. Bro, nah, fuck that. I'd murder them. Okay, no, I'm joking. I'm joking. I would. I'm not joking, I would. But, whatever.
And then we all hug, and there's like a little bit of a celebration.
I'd murder them. bro.
And
I'd murder
I'm
them.
not sure what happened. And then it hits me as I'm walking to my truck. I'm like, I think I just joined the damn Klan. Yep, that's what that was. So I got naturalized in the Ku Klux Klan that night.
Wow.
Scott's time at
And
the
he didn't
KKK
even know.
will end up being relatively short-lived. The case isn't really going anywhere. And there's another group coming into focus, a far more dangerous one.
In the FBI, we started encountering more violent type extremism, not the KKK types. We're talking advanced neo-Nazism.
Okay.
And it led me to an accelerationist group called the Base.
The base mission will
Never in my life heard of them.
provide to be far more extreme than anything Scott has
I
ever
thought the KKK was the worst.
seen.
The network of violent white
An
supremacists.
extremist group known as The Base.
Violent neo-Nazi terrorist
paramilitary group called the Base.
Man. These motherfuckers, bro.
On August 11th, 2017, crowds of people marched through the campus of the University of Virginia in
Bruh.
Charlottesville, chanting racist and anti-Semitic slogans. They were protesting the removal of a statue of Robert E. Lee, the famous Confederate general. The next day, they were met by counter-protesters, and things quickly turned violent.
Bro.
Then they turned deadly. A white supremacist drove his car into a crowd of counter-protesters, injuring 35 people and killing Heather Heyer.
Bro.
For some, the Unite the Right rally was a wake-up call, surprising proof that white supremacy persists in America. To others, it was a grim reminder, and frightening evidence that white supremacists were feeling emboldened enough to come out of the shadows. The first
Bro, this is fucking. It angers me.
accelerationist group
It
emerged in
angers
2015.
me.
They called themselves Atomwaffen Division. They'd been inspired by the writings of the neo-Nazi James Mason, whose book Siege had become a sort of Bible for acceleration.
Old ass motherfucker, bro. Beat your ass, bro. I'd beat this motherfucker's ass, bro. I'd beat his ass, bro. I'd beat his ass.
The book
I'd
denies the
beat his
Holocaust
ass.
and attacks homosexuals and Jewish people. It also calls for organized violence, specifically for the formation of terror cells prepared to wage war against the system. Initially regarded as fringe or even cringe, accelerationism steadily gained traction. By 2021, roughly 90% of white nationalist groups identified as accelerationist. That same year, the U.S. Director of National Intelligence identified racially motivated violent extremists as the most lethal domestic terrorism threat. More than other white supremacist ideologies, accelerationism insists on the importance of direct violent action, the kind of action taken by the people they call saints. Like Saint Tarrant, for Brenton Tarrant, the Australian white supremacist who attacked 2 mosques in Christchurch, New Zealand. He killed 51 people.
Wow.
Or Saint Roof, for Dylan Roof, who killed 9 people, all black, during a church service in Charleston, South Carolina. This is the kind of action accelerationists believe in, action that will further destabilize society, that might finally lead to societal chaos. They are explicit about this. Roof, for example, said he'd hoped to ignite a race war. Failing that, though, the purpose is to inspire more violence, which is exactly what such attacks have done. Scott Payne just signed up on Facebook. He's about to publish another racist post.
Okay.
His goal is to get banned. But nothing happens. A fellow agent points out that he doesn't have any friends. He adds a few people, and that does it. He's promptly kicked off. Okay, well done. Next up is Gab, a social networking site well known for its tolerant stance towards far-right users. He participates in forums with names like Whites Only. This will further elevate his credentials. On July 15th, 2019, he writes an email. I've been seeing your stuff, and I'm definitely interested. Survival and self-defense. I like it. The next day, a ping.
Thanks for contacting the base. You can learn more about us on our official Gab account at the base. If you're interested in joining, please provide the following info to begin the vetting process.
The base is a
Bro.
white supremacist neo-Nazi group. They were just founded a year ago, and they are accelerationists through and through. Their plan entails assassinations, sabotage, and acts of terrorism. Their targets are black people, Jewish people, and anyone they consider traitors to the white race.
Bro. Like, I don't know, man. I don't fucking know. Also, can I ask? I understand. Like, aren't Jewish people though? Aren't they still white? I'm not. Obviously, these motherfuckers are fucked in their fucking head, right? You know, I don't want to say, you know, anything too crazy. You know what I wish for them, but I just, you know what I mean. I thought, like, you know what I mean. So I don't get why. Because aren't Jewish people still white? I don't know. I don't get why they also hate Jewish people. I mean, I don't get why they hate anybody in general, but you know, I'm just saying, like, why are they also targeting Jewish people? Because aren't they still technically white?
They want to do guerrilla warfare tactics, so it's murdering people and disappearing. It's poisoning a water system, taking down a power grid, derailing the train, anything to cause chaos.
The idea is that after the collapse, the group's cells scattered across the world will form white ethno-states led by white supremacists. This event totals
I didn't change the game category. I just realized.
societal collapse has a special name. the Boogaloo. Now, Scott is trying to join them. They ask for his name, White Warrior 88, and his age, 44. Scott Payne is actually 48, but he knows most base members are between 18 and 25. He wants to seem as young as possible. Sex, race, location, military experience, fitness level, special training, and organization affiliations. Here, his past undercover experiences pay off. He mentions the Klan and biker gangs.
So here I am, approximately for a week or more. I'm emailing back and forth to somebody with a Proton email account. And they're asking me all kinds of questions about my ethnicity, what I can bring to the table, what is my history. And I laid out a story that I was a old biker, shocker, and a former skinhead from South Carolina.
As Scott would find out later, the owner of that email account was none other than the founder of the base himself. Online, he's known as Norman Spear and Roman Wolf. He's been on the public's radar since 2018, but his true identity is unknown. That is, unless you're in the FBI. Ronaldo Nazzaro is 45, American, born in New Jersey. He'd worked as a contractor in Iraq for the Department of Justice. Now he's in Russia, but it's 2019. You can organize neo-Nazis into a network of accelerationist insurgents from just about anywhere. The email exchange continues for less than a week. Then, Scott is invited for a phone interview. It's supposed to take 30 minutes, but ends up lasting an hour. Now, both Scott and the base have a 24-hour grace period. After that, Scott will need to make the decision. Does he truly want to join?
I passed the test, and they bring me in. And they asked me, hey, where are you located? And I said, in East Tennessee. And they said the closest cell to you is in North Georgia.
That's where Scott will have to pass one final test, an in-person vetting session. August 2, 2019, Rome, Georgia. To Scott, the men look more like boys. He knows that one of them is the leader of the base's Rome cell, but that's it. They tell him to step out of his truck. Scott isn't wearing a wire. He knows they'll check. But hidden in his truck is a tracking device, put there by his case team. As long as Scott is near his truck, his team will be able to find him.
I step out,
He's not going to be near it at one point.
you know, shake hands
Call
or
him,
whatever, and he says, hey, I need you to put your phone in airplane mode. And I said, okay. He pulls out this wand thing that I'd never seen before. It looked like a Geiger counter. It had a big triangle card in it, lights all over it. He wands me, and I pass because I'm fine, I don't have anything. Then he starts wanding my truck. No big deal. Until he starts going to the back driver's side of my truck, which is where the case team placed my tracker. That thing he's holding in his hand starts going crazy. The closer he gets to the back of the truck, it starts beeping, 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 beeping. I see colors going on it. I'm like, oh no, man, it's picking up the tracker.
Scott braces for a fight. He's alone. His team knows where he is, but they have no idea something is wrong.
Oh no.
But he gets lucky. The other guy wonders if the device is picking up the power lines.
And he walks over, and it goes crazy. And he's like, damn it, yeah, or whatever he says. Yeah, it's the power lines. Hey, follow us to another location.
Scott has to act fast. He has to get the tracker deactivated.
And I'm calling the case team, and I'm like, hey, you need to shut that tracker off. And at first, they're like, well, we can't shut it off. And I'm like, you have to shut it off. And they're like, well, if we shut it off, we're not sure. What if we can't get it back on and we lose you? I said, here's what I'm telling you. Whatever they have is picking up the tracker. If you don't shut it off, this is going to be a very fast undercover because it's going to be over as soon as we get to where we're going.
They arrive at an abandoned concrete plant.
And I'm thinking to myself, oh, this is great.
Damn.
How many movies have I seen where somebody's killed in an abandoned concrete plant? I hope they got the tracker off. They pull out the wand, they wand me, and I passed.
Okay.
Scott is in. By this
Damn.
point, Scott's been around the block. The Outlaws, the Ku Klux Klan. But nothing could prepare him for what comes next.
Oh, you know. Alright. You know,
Scott
like,
has been with the base for over 2 months now. As a boy, he loved camping with his parents and friends. He'd explore the woods, go fishing. But the camping trip he's just been invited to isn't like the ones he used to go on. The list of things to bring contains some unusual items.
Rifle
Weapons,
ammo.
ammunition, and the same kind of camouflage. Flecktarn, worn by the German military. This is no ordinary camping trip. This is a hate camp. an extended training session to prepare members for the Boogaloo.
Bro.
Hand-to-hand combat, weapons drills, grappling. By now, Scott has attended a number of similar training sessions, but this one is different. It's longer, 3 to 4 days, and it's bigger, with base members coming in from around the country: Texas, Alabama, Michigan, Delaware.
Bro.
He's familiar with many of the men he'll be camping with. At least he knows most of their online pseudonyms: Can't Go Back, Ison, Punish Snake, Dima, Big Siege, Zoomnat, all from out of state. And of course,
Hold up, one sec. One sec. Alright, lock in. Lock in, my fault.
he knows his fellow Georgia cell members, Helter Skelter and Pestilence, who vetted
Okay.
Scott back in August with the cell leader himself, TMB, the militant Buddhist. Everyone knows
Woof.
Scott by his code name, Pale Horse. When you're an undercover agent, some cliches are true. Scott has learned to expect the unexpected, yet he fails to expect what would happen at the Halloween hate camp.
I wake up to pounding on my
Wow.
window.
There's like I'm getting physically angry.
Pale horse, you gotta wake up, you gotta wake. I'm like, what's up, man? What's going on? They're like, hey, you gotta get out here and see this. I've been doing undercover since 1996 at this point, and I have never been with a group of people where I had to burn Bibles, burn American flags.
Bro. What?
I damn sure wasn't part of a group that went out and stole a goat and we sacrificed it at a pagan ritual and drank its blood. And I did all that in 3 days with these guys.
After they decapitated the goat, the group comes together for a barbecue. They roast the goat over an open fire and have it for dinner. All of this, of course, while tripping balls. It's impossible to know what blossomed in their brains that night, what hallucinatory horrors they saw. If their drug-fueled fantasies were anything like their sober ones, then they dreamed of death and destruction, of killing Black Americans, Jews, anti-fascists, and communists, of the Boogaloo. Scott has become
Bro.
upsettingly familiar with these fantasies and with the beliefs that produce them. Behind each pseudonym is a young man, and within each young man is a darkness. The militant Buddhist's real name is Luke Lane. If the Boogaloo requires it, he says he could kill his dad. Pestilence is Jacob Cotterly. He believes Hitler is still alive. Michael Helterbrand, aka Helter Skelter, says he'd have no problem killing a commie kid. Punish Snake, a former Canadian soldier who'd been doxxed by an undercover journalist, gets emotional talking about it, but he knows he'll have to kill his ex-fiancée when the
Damn.
Boogaloo kicks off. She's half black. Scott Payne-
No. See, but like that's what I'm saying. Like, what if one of them find out that they're like 5% black? Do they just kill themselves? Like, how does that work? You know what I mean?
Records all of this, and as he earns their trust, he
Like,
records.
imagine that. Like, imagine being like a KKK member, doing a DNA test one day, find out, yeah, you're actually 5% black or something. Oh, like now what? Like now what? Now it's just, I feel like now what do you do? What do they do now? You know what I mean?
more.
I feel like would they just kill themselves?
And we did more and more trainings through that Saturday, but by that Saturday night, we went back down to the holy site and had a bonfire. And that's where the American flags were burned. That's where holy Bibles were set on fire.
Bro.
And everybody's screaming, death to your, F your Jewish God, death to America.
Bro.
And when that training camp ended, that's when I advanced even more in them trusting me. And that's when TMB and Pestilence started bringing me in on murder plots that they had.
It's more than 2 months later, and Scott is back at TMB's farm, the 100-acre property where the Halloween hate camp took place. For the last few weeks, TMB has been talking about another camping trip, but he's been cagey. He doesn't want to share information via chat. Scott has convinced him to meet. He wants details. It turns out the camping trip isn't a camping trip. It's a hit job.
TMB
Okay.
creates a separate chat room called the camping trip. And when he was saying we're going on a camping trip, what he was saying is we're going to kill somebody.
Their target is an active Antifa couple in the Georgia area.
it was going to be me, TMB, Pestilence, and Helter Skelter. And we were all going to make entry into the house. TMB wanted me to go with him to kill everybody, while Helter Skelter would be covering out the window to make sure no cops were coming and stuff like that, or help. And then Pestilence was going to set the house on fire. But in the planning of everything, at one point, Helter Skelter says, hey, if you don't mind, I'd like to pop my cherry on this one. That confused me because it means something completely different to me. And I'm like, what do you mean? And he said, I would like to actually put a bullet in somebody's head as well.
After casing the house,
Video's long
they
as fuck, but it's good. Like, it's like,
begin the next phase
it's
of the murder
crazy.
plot, planning.
It was pretty extensive. Like, you go to a camping site, we
I hope it ends with him nuking them all. Him just blowing them all up.
leave everything digital, everything phones, everything there. We go, scrub
I hope he, like, just pulls out C4 and blows every one of them up.
ourselves at a pay-by-the-hour motel. We tape our pants to our shoes, our gloves to our shirts, Vaseline on eyebrows and facial hair. See, this is all to avoid leaving DNA for law enforcement. At one point, TMB had done research, and he said that he read that the first time somebody kills somebody, they lose control of their bowels. So he was suggesting that we all wear adult diapers. I didn't tell him that I'd killed somebody before, but I told him I think I'm okay. I don't need any diapers. I was just as shocked when I got brought in on this murder plot as most people were. But while this is going on, the Baltimore cell, which is Can't Go Back, and Eisen and Punish Snake, are planning to go to this Second Amendment gun rights rally in Virginia that they thought was going to be the kickoff of the Boogaloo and the D-Day, the race war. Their idea was they knew you're going to have a bunch of Second Amendment people there, militias, 3%ers. You're going to have
How
cops,
they
you're
going?
going to have protesters.
What's
What
going
if you
on, man?
pop a couple of
How you
rounds
doing?
into that crowd? Nobody know who's shooting at who, and everybody starts shooting each other. That could be the set-off.
Scott and his team know they have to stop him, and there's no time to lose. The Pro Firearms Rally is on January 20th,
Good
2020,
fire.
just a few months away. They jump into action. The next weeks are a flurry of activity, meeting, coordinating, and planning. Finally, the day of the bust arrives.
It's a Wednesday, and
I've
I'm
seen
in
this
Rome,
shit.
Georgia. I
You seen
picked
this? Bro, this video's fucking crazy. It's long, but it's fucking crazy. Yeah, I actually, like, this video is actually crazy. Oh, bro, I just realized it's been an hour and we've only seen one video. I don't know. This is bad.
up Luke, who's TMB,
It's alright.
to go to lunch.
It's a good video, though.
And we pull out, and as I'm driving down the road, I knew what my ruse was going to be. I was going
Bro,
to
it's
say
a 40-minute video, man.
something was wrong with the truck.
I don't
but
really watch Fern that much. This video is good, though.
Sure as you know what, the truck made some loud sound I've never heard. I didn't hit anything.
It's crazy.
Something just went, "Ka-ra," and I was like, "Did you hear that?" He's like, "Yeah," and I go, "Man, if my brake calipers are frozen again, I'm gonna be," because that did happen. So I took a left out of his neighborhood, pre-planned by the SWAT team, and I pull up tight to a fence. And as I go, "Hey, I'm gonna get out and check the truck." So I'm walking around the back of the truck. Another vehicle pulls up. He doesn't know who they are. I know who they are. They're part of the case team. And the guy says, "Hey, man, you need any help with that?" And I look up and I'm like, "Oh my gosh. I
Damn.
can't believe it's you. What are you doing in Rome, Georgia?" He goes, "What are you doing here?" I'm like, "Man, I haven't seen you." And
Hop on.
as I'm doing
Wait.
that, there's the
Hop on
distraction.
Buy Bird
Here
Game
comes a
3.
Bearcat with a SWAT team over
What?
the hill, barreling down the hill. But Luke's looking at me, not at the car coming. And when that thing's coming, I jump in the
Bird
back
Game
of
3.
the agent's truck, and I'm like, "Go, go, go." And you could hear the SWAT team giving commands. And luckily, the arrest went down
Scratch
without an
that.
incident.
The next
You know what Bird Game 3 is? No idea. Oh, wait, no, I do know what this is, I think. Maybe not. I think I know what this is. If I'm thinking the right thing, at least.
morning, SWAT teams arrested Eisen, Can't Go Back, and Punish Snake.
Essentially, we kind of tore down the base.
Watch the
Luke
explained.
Lane,
No.
aka TMB, was sentenced to 6 years in prison. Jacob Cotterly, Pestilence, got 13. William Bilbro, Eisen, 5. Patrick Matthews, Punished Snake, and Brian Lemley can't go back 9 years.
Bro, that's it,
According to-
bro. Yo, that's it. That's all. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. Meh.
To a recent Guardian article, the base is enjoying a resurgence. Its founder, Ronaldo Nazzaro, continues to live in St. Petersburg.
Are we serious? Are we serious?
Scott retired in June 2021. At his retirement ceremony, attended by friends, family, colleagues, and top FBI brass, June 30th was named Scott Payne Day.
Damn. W video. That was good. It's a game that the internet all came together and made seem like a real game, and they use AI clips for gameplay, and everyone hates. Oh. Alright, well, that was W video. Wait. This looks good. Wait, I'm waiting. Actually, yeah, we'll do that. Alright. Next video. Wait, I want to see how long each video is. 15, 20, 26. Yeah, okay. Perm me. Fine. What is this? Wait, send them in, oh wait, never mind. I thought it was an edit. I thought it was an edit. Never mind. We're also gonna go through edits after. But, bro. Half. Okay, I know. Okay, okay. This one, just this one. Cinema.
We're just supposed to let people die because some algorithm
Whoa.
says that that's supposed to happen. Everyone keeps telling me how my story is supposed to go.
Alright. Let's hop into the next one. Hold up. Alright. Wait. There you go. Alright, lock in.
Food. You do not decide what From getting kicked out for telling customers they can't order food. You do not
What?
decide what goes out of this kitchen.
I don't know.
Get out!
Yes, chef.
To threatening Gordon and getting dragged out by security.
You want a fucking jacket? Want to talk some shit? Let's go
I didn't even read it. Chefs 2 instantly got eliminated in Hell's Kitchen.
step outside, motherfucker. I ain't here for that, dog.
These are the times.
Talk some shit.
Wait.
Let's go step outside, motherfucker. I ain't here for that, dog.
These are the times chefs instantly got eliminated in
Bro,
Hell's Kitchen.
what?
Starting with one of the most delusional meltdowns in Hell's Kitchen history, when Jen Gavin became the first chef to accuse Gordon of sabotaging her food. During episode 3's dinner service, Jen was already falling apart on garnishes when the pressure started getting to her.
Jen, how long do you need, Jen?
How long? I'm asking you. Yeah, but she doesn't know.
Jen, I can walk in 3 minutes.
Her 3 minutes. Me too.
Fucking Jen.
But when Gordon called her out for being short on duck garnish
Bro.
portions, Jen made the most shocking accusation in Hell's Kitchen history.
Short of the duck garnish. I've got one portion out there and barely a third of the next.
You just pulled that from under there, chef. You
Come
threw
here.
that under there. I gave you enough.
What happened next was unprecedented. Jen accused Gordon of throwing food under the pass to make her look bad.
All of your story.
Chef, and I
No,
gave you
you're
enough.
lying.
You
Hey,
tried to
all of you,
clown.
come here.
Gordon's reaction was instant and brutal.
You tried to sabotage me.
Really? Where?
You set me
Where?
up. I'm steady bringing you
Who
the
set
food,
you up?
chef, and you throw the pan
You're
under
making
the
an
pan.
excuse.
Bro.
You're lying.
Have a good one, chef.
You're lying. Ask Jockey. Ask Jockey.
No, I'm not. And then you steady whispering to
Oh.
say a little smart
Jen was kicked out immediately for disrespecting him in his own kitchen. And fans couldn't believe what they just witnessed. As one viewer commented, "I love how Jen is literally acknowledging the fact that she made a mistake, and instead of taking responsibility for it, she accused Gordon of sabotage. At least
But how are you gonna fuck up and be like, nah, you set me up. Nah, you set me up.
Elise never went there. She proved that accusing Gordon
Doesn't
of
help.
cheating is the fastest way to get
Dog.
eliminated from Hell's Kitchen. But if you thought accusing Gordon of sabotage was bad, wait until you see what happened when Lacey D'Angelo's mouth got her eliminated mid-service.
Oh no.
Despite claiming to be a professional chef, Lacey couldn't cook meat to save her life, but she sure could talk
So you're not a chef.
back to Gordon.
VIP!
Yes, chef. I need 3 minutes, chef.
3 minutes, why?
It's
all there!
Every 30 seconds. Madam, where's this? Like, shut up. So maybe I can get you your well done welling.
When Gordon confronted her about her terrible performance during service, Lacey's response ignited a nuclear meltdown.
Oh my god.
What?
Fuck me.
Come here, all of you! What is that?
Oh
Fucking
my.
bone's thicker than the meat!
Bruh.
What is that?
I don't know, chef.
It's not good enough! Get out!
Nah, I think what's the show called again? Hell's Kitchen, bro. I think I feel like half it's like fake. Like I really feel like half of it is fake. I don't think he actually sitting there crashing it. Maybe he does though. Chad, what do we, bro, I feel like a lot of it's scripted, man. After this video, guys, I've said that like 10 times after reacts. We're doing edits, yes. We're doing them after we finish the rest of the reacts.
You're not good enough!
Or a few more reacts to do.
Gordon kicked her out twice, once in public
No.
during service, then again in
Well,
private,
that's when
making
we're
sure
doing them.
everyone knew she was done.
Let's be
I
honest,
mean this
you're
fit.
done.
Well, we're not doing it after this fit.
You can't waste my time any longer.
I agree.
Give me a jacket and leave Hell's Kitchen. And go in there and say goodbye.
Lacey's elimination
We're
was
doing
so
them
brutal, it
after,
became a cautionary tale about attitude destroying talent.
Reacts.
Thank you for everything.
Damn, they didn't even really say bot.
Just for Lacey.
Damn.
Thank you for everything.
Damn, they didn't even like look at her.
There's a small
Yeah, alright, later.
finally, just for Lacey. She sucks. Adios, biatch.
Moving to the most infamous instant
Can we
elimination
give my video
in
a try?
Hell's Kitchen history.
Wins. Send it in the suggestion tab. If motherfuckers want me to watch it, we can give it a try. But we won't watch it today. No. We could watch it Monday.
When Joseph
Or try to.
Kennelly became the first chef ever to be physically removed
Send
from
in
the
the
kitchen
suggestion tab.
during the elimination ceremony when Gordon asked Joseph to nominate
slime
two
you.
teammates for elimination.
Well, that's a threat.
I asked you to tell me. Who's the first
And I don't think
nominee
you can.
and why?
No problem. Tony and Andy.
If AMP hosted a pool party in space, would you go to it? Am I invited? I mean, if anyone held the fucking pool party in space, I'd probably pull up. If I was invited.
I know you may be slightly stupid.
But when Gordon questioned his attitude, Joseph crossed a line that no chef had ever crossed before.
One nominee and why? Plain English. And you're mouthing off and you couldn't answer me. Now can you just tell me, in fucking plain English, the first
How do
nominee
you even know I hate
and why he's
AMP?
nominated?
But what happened next was unprecedented.
Talking like this out in the fucking parking lot. I don't give a fuck. What do you want me to say?
I ask the fucking questions, you give the fucking answers.
Fuck that shit, dog. I ain't here for that. You want a fucking jacket?
Bro.
Want to talk some shit? Let's go step outside, motherfucker. I ain't here for that, dog. You want to talk about fucking fighting?
Oh, wow.
You want to get fucking rough?
Do you think I'm scared?
Even security had to physically remove him from the kitchen.
Yeah, he got like 2 big security guys. Yeah, I don't think. How many securities do you think he has around the whole kitchen? I feel like around Hell's Kitchen, I feel like he probably has like at least 100 security.
While he screamed
It's a big
threats
place,
at Gordon.
you know? 67. Okay.
What an idiot.
I don't need this or that.
No, I lied. He
I
doesn't
don't
have.
need some limey fucking
He has like
prick.
10 though for
Joseph
sure.
became the first chef in Hell's Kitchen history to be eliminated for violence, setting a precedent that would haunt future contestants.
Okay.
While Joseph got eliminated for his violence, Andrew Forster managed to eliminate himself in the most pathetic way possible by quitting over mashed potatoes.
A steak tartare. And I guess the inspiration from that came from the fact that I've raised and butchered my own animals.
During episode
What?
2, Andrew was already
What?
struggling when Gordon questioned
What?
his basic cooking knowledge.
Come here for a second. Please start bringing these garnishes up to chef or he's gonna fucking kill me.
Mash, please, where is it? Why is Jay on the fucking garnish?
Holy shit, motherfucker.
why?
Yes, please do.
You put the thick stuff in, you add the runny to it.
That was a brilliant idea, Chef.
That's a brilliant idea, Chef.
Instead of fighting through the criticism, Andrew threw in the towel and walked out on his own.
I'm fucking losing my temper with you. Say that again.
So now I've got to take it out of the
Yeah,
saute.
come here, you. Get out. Yeah, get out. Yeah, fuck off.
Fast Travel Hell's Kitchen is mostly in the middle of fake interviews, really edited to make the best moments and crash outs we come in the show or something. Well, yeah, they obviously edited it a lot, but like, do you think they actually like? My thing is like, do you think they actually sitting there crashing out? Like, do you think Gordon's actually sitting there like yelling at them, screaming at them, crashing out on them? I feel like a lot of that is just like scripted. Imagine eating a Hell's Kitchen and yelling it's raw. Nah, that'd be an experience though, bro. Nah, but imagine going here. Like, I wouldn't want to go. It's an act, yeah. I wouldn't want to go here and have these motherfuckers cook for me, bro. Like, I don't know if these motherfuckers know how to cook. It's literally a show on, a cooking show. Why would I want to come here and have these motherfuckers cook for me if they don't even know how to cook?
No respect, and you know what? You're a
You know what I mean? They're
fucking
not
joke
like
to the
professional.
industry. Yeah, that's what you are.
Andrew proved that sometimes the biggest enemy in Hell's Kitchen isn't Gordon, it's your own ego.
They do though.
Almost.
Well, you see how they fuck up a lot. Like, I wouldn't want them to fuck up. I want to go here. I want a professional fucking chef making my food, not motherfuckers who are competing to get a job here. They know how to cook. Yeah, okay. That's not entirely fake, but it's heavily produced reality show where real cooking and challenges are enhanced by editing. Okay, influence. Okay, yeah.
Chefs crumbled
That makes
under
sense.
pressure. Raj Branston brought pure chaos energy that eventually imploded spectacularly. From breathing like a ventilator during Gordon's lectures to snacking on failed dishes during service, Raj was Hell's Kitchen's walking disaster.
For all the wrong reason. Who's breathing? What's that? Are you okay? Slow down.
Yes, chef.
With a mediocre start of 4 acceptable sushi, it's time to see if sous chef Russell and
Fat.
personal chef
Okay.
Raj
Okay, guys, calm down.
Come on. You're like a walking corpse. Move.
can get things
Bro. Guys, stop being mean to this guy. Not even guys. Bluebacker, bro. Don't be mean to the guy, man. Come on.
moving in the right direction.
Stacking up your garnishes, and it's getting longer and longer. And
Okay, but him eating the food, yeah, it's not helping him. He's just sitting there snacking on the... Bro, like, imagine... Bro. No, imagine, like, being there and looking into the kitchen. You see the chef, as he's cooking your food, just starts eating your food. I think, what the fuck?
longer and longer.
I don't know what to do. I mean, I don't know how to. I don't know. I don't know how to handle the situation. I mean,
Get out!
You know, you only see, like, 80% of a YouTube video
I don't
because you
even know
play.
what the hell's going on or what happened. Or what.
Get out.
How about me, like, some pants that were one
Raj turned
when
on
you
his
go,
own teammates
well,
and
were
called them
1 or 2 size smaller. It was too big. The gym is helping.
snakes. Gordon finally reached his breaking point.
Fuck you!
Raj, you're a waste of life.
Fuck you, bitch!
Damn. Bro said you're a waste of life because he fucked up in the fucking kitchen. Shut up.
You're a fucking waste of life, Raj. I'm the mongoose, and the mongoose is trying to fight the cobra.
His elimination was inevitable, but his teammates' relief said everything about how toxic he'd become. Raj proved that entertainment value can only carry you so far before the chaos catches up.
The person leaving Hell's Kitchen is Raj.
Damn.
Chaos over here. You, big boy, are out of your league.
While Raj brought chaos to dinner service, Jeremy Madden, the
I've
most
been trying to
innocent
join
guy in
Fry Serve for an hour now. What the SFG Minecraft server?
show, and he is cooking scrambled eggs.
Jeremy standing in the middle there like that with his breakfast. Jeremy, walk!
But while cooking, he made the most dangerous mistake in Hell's Kitchen history during breakfast service to medical professionals.
All of you! I'm listening, chef. Yes, chef. Some disgusting pig brought me the sample scrambled eggs.
Oh,
The sample scrambled eggs
Bro.
that I cooked an hour ago.
oh,
When Jeremy served,
no. Does I need IC_IM?
hour-old sample scrambled eggs to doctors and nurses, Gordon's reaction was volcanic.
Yes, They save lives on a daily basis. And you want to serve that? Jeremy! Damn! You fucking killed someone with that!
Serving old eggs to medical professionals wasn't just incompetent, it was potentially dangerous.
There is one of you here that is in way over their head. The person leaving Hell's Kitchen
I don't
is
know.
Jeremy.
Yeah, not help you on that, man.
Jeremy was kicked out of the
Damn.
kitchen immediately and eliminated that same evening. Sometimes one mistake is all it takes to end your Hell's Kitchen dreams forever. But
Delete
while
the
Jeremy
montage.
made a dangerous mistake, Vinny Accardi was completely different. He was one of the strongest chefs early in season 8 and a potential winner.
Everything is pretty much in limbo until I win Hell's Kitchen, you know? That's really it. And once I win this show, then I'll be wherever.
But he proved that even talent can't save you when you collapse under pressure.
'Kay.
During episode 10, Vinny's performance hit rock bottom when he started telling customers not to order sides.
It's been ridiculously slow leaving the Blue Kitchen.
Hello, guys.
But Vinny has a plan to speed things up.
I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. If you guys order sides, you're going to be here till next Tuesday. I have zero
Okay.
confidence that Raj is getting out. Garnishes and sides. No sides.
But
Gross.
when the other person asked for
He went up to them and said, "Don't order sides." Okay.
the restaurant service,
How's the service this evening?
Couldn't order sides.
Why are you not allowed to order sides?
Because I guess we get our food.
and when Gordon got to know about it, his disappointment was crushing when Vinny couldn't deliver when it mattered most.
One of his tables, he's telling them they can't have side orders because it takes too long to get out of the kitchen.
What I said was I'd be happy to bring him to you.
Shut up!
So he said they could not have sides and entrees because it would.
Vinny proved that even early
Damn.
promise means nothing if you can't handle the heat when the stakes are highest.
Take off your jacket. Tonight, we're back
But
to...
why was he taking orders anyways? Am I missing something? I feel like I thought he was supposed to be a contestant. I thought he was cooking. Don't the contestants only cook food?
I've never seen before, and I didn't expect it this far down the line. Thank you. Good luck.
Bye, Vinny.
While Vinny collapsed despite his talent, Van Herd was supposed to be good at fish. It
I'ma
was
slime you
literally
out.
his specialty.
Wings.
Not getting behind.
You're not gonna do nothing there.
So you started to seal that sea bass. Come here, quickly, leave it there. So you're searing the sea bass. It's thick. Listen to me! Yes, chef. But we haven't even sent the appetizers.
Here we go again. New fucking night.
But when he failed at the one thing he should have mastered, Gordon lost all patience. After back-to-back failures on the fish station, Van wasn't just struggling, he was drowning.
You have got to get a fucking grip. I can't send any more raw fucking halibut. Yes, it's killing me. I'm working hard, chef. Next time, you're out. I understand, chef.
Van's failures and kitchen chaos made Gordon so angry that he actually left the kitchen in frustration.
Just stop. Come here. Come here. All of you, come here.
This easy.
Chef. Is that it? Oh, fuck that. Absolutely fuck that. Not worth it. Fuck them. Can't take it anymore. I cannot take it anymore. Oh, fuck me. That's the first.
When elimination came after episode 11, Van thought something special would happen and God would save him.
Hey, it's an honor. Listen, you're chef. You can cook. I appreciate it.
Damn.
I still got a few more years. I'm gonna be like you one day. Hey, keep it cool and let your food do the talking.
But Gordon had other plans, and Van's long-winded excuses only made things worse. Van learned the hard way that being good at one thing means nothing if you can't deliver under pressure. Now next is Nilka Hendricks, who had been pushing Gordon's patience to the breaking point with undercooked proteins and terrible communication.
Lobster, urgently.
Behind you. Lobster's coming now.
Alright.
This is what you bring me.
Yo, what's good, Dave? How you doing, bro?
Piping hot. Taste it, come on.
Oh, the wrong shit.
Gordon tried to help her during service. Nilka's response showed
I
she
love
was
Ramsay.
completely overwhelmed.
I mean, I haven't seen him recently, bro. I feel like no, I have seen him recently. I lied, bro. I feel like him now, though. You know, he's not that entertaining. Back then, I used to like him because he used to like cuss people out, bro. That used to be funny.
Because I know I can do it. I'm sorry. I didn't come here to lose. I'm not weak. I don't know about pride right now.
Get a fucking grip. But if you can't
It's
hack it,
bloody
you're
raw.
out. You have to come back.
I can do it. I
It's
can do
now
it.
or never.
You're right.
But when another raw protein came up, and that too sucks.
Yeah, I Just touch it, will you?
I just took it out the pan.
Look at me. Look at me. Put it down. Put it down. Look at me. Look at me. Out.
Damn.
Get out. Benjamin. One lobster. Nelka. Get out.
I'm going.
Gordon
Damn.
finally snapped and kicked her out mid-service.
Yes, chef.
Take your jacket off and fuck off.
Nilka went crazy. She even tried to come back, but Gordon's mind was made up.
She just sunk to the bottom of the ocean, and Chef she needed to go.
Chef, please. Chef, please, no, please.
Hey guys, I'm telling you now, do something for me. Get her out of here.
Nelka, you gotta go.
I wanna
Benjamin.
cook.
Please, Chef.
Get her out.
Nelka, you gotta go.
I can do this.
You have to go. Chef tells you to go. You gotta go.
Sometimes Gordon gives second chances, but some mistakes are just too big to forgive.
But they aren't the only ones exiting Hell's Kitchen in a hurry.
You know, and it hurts to get kicked out of here like this. It really, really does. I don't want to
Wayne,
go
shut the
home.
fuck
I don't
up.
want to go home. I don't. I came here for a reason.
Sorry.
Finally, we have to talk about the elimination that created
This is
Hell's
annoying.
Kitchen's
You
most
just keep
famous
saying the same
meme.
fucking
One
thing.
ribeye requested medium. Tonight, we have to be
You
twice
do
as
not do
fast.
nothing, man. I'm sorry to tell.
Fuck me, what hands on fire, man? Fuck. Hey, what is this? Don't blow it. You blow oil on
Matt Block was already struggling when Gordon asked him a simple question about lamb sauce.
Where's the lamb sauce?
Come on, man.
I just need it.
This is the lamb
Where's the lamb
That's the lamb
sauce?
Right here, chef. I
Lamb
have it.
sauce is coming up.
There's just nothing coming together.
Matt's inability to locate the lamb sauce during a crucial service became the stuff of legend.
I need
Damn.
a ticket here. What's going next?
Busy getting yelled at.
Fucking idiot, come here. What did you say there? You're busy getting what?
Yelled at.
You just give me overcooked meat. Overcooked fucking
I'm waiting
filet.
for his stuff and then
Overcooked. No, he's got a migraine. Look, hey, look at that, Scott.
It's not funny. I got a medical bill. It's all right. I'll work with it.
You've had a migraine? I've had one ever since you walked in here.
I know.
Well, I just told you 2 minutes ago. You completely forgot. Do me a favor.
I got no feeling in my hands. I'm trying.
First, I have no feeling in my hand.
In your hands. Go upstairs to the dorm and lie down, yes? Lie down.
Damn.
I want to work through it.
Get out! Fucking get out! I've got a
But while Gordon supported him after his migraine, the other contestants had already decided to throw him out.
The person leaving Hell's Kitchen tonight. Matt, take your jacket off.
Damn.
While the lamb sauce moment made Matt internet famous, it also showed he was completely lost in the kitchen. Sometimes the moments that make you famous are the same ones that expose your weaknesses.
Wait, every Hell's Kitchen that turned evil? The fuck
From
is
getting
this?
busted for assault.
We'll say this for another day. This looks interesting. I'll stop with this guy. Alright. W video. Next. The mass killer who murdered over My Little Pony. No idea what this is about. I have utterly no clue. I don't remember. Somebody sent a suggestion tab though, so.
Marion County 911. Is anybody experiencing flu-like or COVID-19 symptoms? Where is the...
No, somebody's shooting in my hub. I'm at FedEx in Plainsville.
What's the
And there's gunshots everywhere.
Okay,
Can you hurry?
what is the address?
The address is 8951 Mirabelle Road.
How many shots did you hear?
I don't know.
Damn, they just leaked the ID.
Can we go out down here? Can we run all the way to the end and go
What up,
out?
Queens?
Go outside. Stay where you're safe.
8951 Mirabelle Road.
I want you to stay with me, okay? Don't hang up, okay?
Shut that door!
When a young boy's
How's
mother
my day
notices
going?
his
Pretty
odd
good, man.
behaviors
How's yours?
intensifying year by year, she begins to worry about him. It began as a child when young Brandon Hole insisted on wearing 3 pairs of shorts at a time. That seemed innocuous enough until years later, when he developed an unusual obsession that soon went off the rails. This was the bedroom of that same boy. Only now
Okay.
he was well into his teenage years, and his true love is depicted on the colorful posters hanging on these walls. The cartoon ponies you see are the central characters on a children's animated television series, My
Yeah.
Little Pony. Most people would do anything for the love of their life, but few knew just how far Brandon was willing to go for his. And the ones that did know would soon wonder how they didn't see the horrific outcome staring them right in the face.
Oh no. Indiana.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak with Brandon, please?
Oh, yeah, this is Brandon.
Brandon Hole was no stranger to tragedy. In this phone call with police, you'll quickly learn how his demons began to develop at such an early age. His mother, Sheila, estimates he was only 4 years old as she describes the dramatic incident you're about to hear.
Oh, no.
I mean, he'd, like, be real depressed one day and be like, you know, I ought to just do what my dad did.
How did his dad kill himself?
Yeah. So.
Okay.
Oh.
Did he find him or did he see that?
No, he was there when we got into a real bad argument, and his dad said that, you know, hey, whatever, if you leave with the kids, I'm going to myself, and I said, go ahead. He was, I think, 4 there.
Damn. And he did. That's crazy.
It seemed this haunting memory would follow Brandon everywhere he went for the rest of his life.
Oh.
Before long, Sheila would see his struggles start to manifest in unusual behaviors, including his insistence on wearing 3 pairs of shorts at a time, the way he would rock back and forth as he watched television, and how if his routine tasks were interrupted, the whole sequence would begin again. He was eventually diagnosed with obsessive-compulsive disorder. Sensing something was off, Sheila took her troubled son to Barrington Health Center in Indianapolis. But there she would learn there was more going on than she ever knew. The first visit in 2011, when Brandon was 9, would prove to be his first of many.
Okay.
But with every visit, the outcomes grew worse and worse. And ultimately, it all culminated in some of the most terrorizing moments ever caught on camera. Less than a year after being diagnosed with a bevy of disorders, including disruptive behavior disorder, anxiety, obsessive-compulsive disorder, and depression, Brandon's behaviors would soon become much more aggressive. Thanks to his ever-increasing temper, his mother took him back for another visit 1 year later.
Right.
As it turned out, his mother's fears were no exaggeration, and the medical records are damning evidence that prove it. From excessive lying to disrespectful behavior, Brandon's temper was now only part of a growing list of concerns. But for Brandon, it was just the beginning. It's May of 2013. Brandon is 11.
Okay.
A police officer was dispatched to the home Sheila and Brandon shared with Sheila's boyfriend, Keith Larson. According to Keith, he and Brandon were engaged in a water fight, and when Keith sprayed him with the garden hose, Brandon flew into an unexpected rage. He'd locked himself in the bathroom where he proceeded to destroy items inside.
Bro, what? I feel... Bro.
Sheila alleged that she picked the lock, after which Brandon left the bathroom and Sheila became his target.
Oh, no.
That's when Brandon snapped. He punched and slapped Sheila in the face multiple times, kicked her in the legs, and bit her on the forearm.
Bro. Nah.
She followed as he ran for the kitchen and grabbed 2 table knives out of a drawer. Then, in a mad scramble, charged at his own mother. He trapped her in the family room and wouldn't allow her to leave. It seemed like something unthinkable was about to happen.
No.
But just when she thought there was no escape, police arrived in the nick of time.
Wow.
And the madness for now came to an end.
Oh, no,
Somehow,
not for now.
Sheila only sustained
No. Just let it be the end.
Small wound to her right forearm. But her fears about her son's behavior leading up to this point had been all but confirmed. The incident ended in Brandon receiving several months of probation. After that incident with his mother, everything continued in the same direction, and every year, Brandon would ascend another step on that stairway to madness.
I'm dextering him is crazy. I'm making chicken fire.
He quit school.
Bro, I'm hungry, bro. Yo. Dr. P. What is that? Right there? Looks like a chocolate bar. And Dr. P.
In 2014.
Chat, Dr. P. Top 10 best drinks. No, I lied. It's like top 20.
And never got beyond the 6th grade level. He stayed
that's
home,
not Dr. P,
his
is it?
depression ever present, and isolated from the world, worsening his condition. It seemed to manifest in his chilling search history. You've already learned about his obsession with My Little Pony, but while left alone, Brandon had been researching something far more sinister. In 2015, Brandon was assessed by the Riley Children's Foundation. His search
Okay.
history included an obsessive interest in mass shootings.
I heard enough. Get him out. Get him out. Pack him up. Come on. We're done. He's done. Come on. Get him out. Get him out. Heard enough.
He told the assessor that, quote, "I feel bad for the victims, the families." When asked if he could put himself in the shoes of the perpetrators, he denied it, saying, "I don't want to waste my time doing something like that. It's a hassle," and that he wouldn't want to cause families any trauma. Chillingly, the assessor concluded that Brandon seemed to empathize with the victims, despite the fact that he also admitted to sharing memes and jokes about them with his
Right.
friends. Then the day
Oh wait,
came
should I
when he
read that?
sharing
All the okay, no, it's too
memes
much
and
reading.
jokes
I'm not
about
reading all
them
that.
with his
I lied.
friends. Then
I was
the day
gonna,
came
but
when
never mind.
18-year-old Brandon made the decision to follow through with something he'd planned to do for quite some time. It was March 2nd, 2020.
Oh no.
And he was like, well, drive me to the gun store and I'll just look around. On the way to the gun store, we saw a sticker that said hashtag stop the life. And he's like, there's your sign. And I was like, okay, well,
Yeah.
if you buy a gun, there's your sign. You know, I got to take that away from you. You know what I mean?
Right.
Bro.
So, and he did buy it without bullets.
The store was out of ammunition that day. That night, Sheila and her daughter devised a plan. The situation was far too perilous, and they couldn't just sit back and watch to see what became of it. They had to act.
Okay.
If not, Sheila feared, perhaps Brandon would follow through and take his own life, just as his father had done several years prior. Or
Oh, no.
something much, much worse. The following morning, they traveled to the Indianapolis Metropolitan Police Department and filed a case report telling of his troubled past and how he planned to point his shotgun at police, thereby ensuring his death.
Bro.
Later that same day, on March 3rd, several
How?
officers and members of the
No, I
Indianapolis
just said
Mobile
how. Bro, nah, this is crazy.
Later that same day, on March 3rd, several officers and members of the Indianapolis Mobile Crisis Assistance Team, or MCAT, responded to Sheila's home. Upon entering, Brandon was placed in handcuffs, with the police report stating that Brandon had become quite anxious, and his main focus was ensuring that no one looked at his computer. What police would find on that computer would leave Sheila utterly shocked, with the search revealing extremist websites in his history. At this time, Brandon's gun was confiscated under Indiana's red flag law. When Brandon was taken to Eskenazi Hospital for further assessment, she hoped he'd be put on a 72-hour hold. But instead, somehow, he was in and out in under 2 hours. To Sheila's
How?
utter surprise, an emergency medicine doctor
How? What?
determined there was no diagnosis, and Brandon denied having any issues. What's more shocking, there's no record that indicates a formal psychological assessment was ever conducted on Brandon during this visit, despite Sheila's cries for help. A few days after the visit to Eskenazi Hospital, a detective contacted Sheila concerning his confiscated shotgun.
I just needed to talk to you about what happened with Brandon. My role in this is simply just to see if we're going to file a retention case. If they file a retention case, he would also be deemed to be a dangerous person, which only means that he wouldn't be able to purchase a firearm. This isn't a
That's
criminal
cool.
record, and it's not, you can't even see it. Like, if somebody were to search for criminal cases and stuff, these cases don't go into there because they're just civil. Once they get filed, like if I needed to check on one, I can't even do it. I have to send an email to the prosecutor's office and ask them to look because they're the only ones that can access it. So to see like what the status of it is.
Then, when
Damn.
the FBI visited with Sheila the following month, they would unknowingly add fuel to the fire. An agent, along with another officer, visited Sheila's home and asked to meet with Brandon. When the agent asked Brandon what he planned to do with his life, Brandon replied that perhaps he could join the FBI. In response, the agent
All
made
right,
it
buddy.
clear that wouldn't be an option for him. Perhaps this was the straw that broke the camel's back. It would be exactly
The what? Is that a saying? Never heard of that.
1 year to this very day that Brandon would unleash the inner demons he'd been harboring since early childhood. At the conclusion of the meeting, all intelligence that had been gathered on Brandon revealed the last thing Sheila or any mother would ever want to hear about their own son. Brandon had all the makings of a mass shooter. Some of the red flags that the FBI may have recognized in Brandon were that he was a loner with feelings of rejection from society, as well as feeling like he was being treated unfairly, and his belief that he was a victim. Other red flags that Brandon showed were his symptoms of depression, homicidal thoughts, violent fantasies, and anger problems. In conjunction with the other warning signs were his traits of narcissism, and most concerning of all, his fixation on past school shootings and mass murderers.
No.
Despite the exchange with the FBI agent, Brandon, for a time, seemed to be on the up and up. He found a job in 2020, and he seemed to enjoy working at the local FedEx SmartPost facility. Maybe this was the new beginning Sheila had hoped for after all those arduous years. Maybe Brandon was finally improving. But it wasn't the case, and in fact, he was only just ascending into peak madness. In the months before he would do the unthinkable, Brandon quit showing up for work. It seemed he couldn't bring himself to get out of bed. By October, his stint at the FedEx facility had officially come to an end. It was mid-March of 2021, and Brandon had moved back to his mother's home.
Okay.
Once again, Sheila had to fight the system in order to get her son in front of a mental health professional before he was finally assessed. Multiple pages of notes named a variety of Brandon's conditions, amongst them generalized anxiety disorder, recurrent major depressive disorder. Meanwhile, even while he was in therapy, this is an actual list of the items he was purchasing. As he was making these purchases, he attended another session with a social worker.
Actually,
but by now, Brandon had reached the...
Okay, wait. Gunfighter, okay. I know what, like, most of these stuff are. I never mind. No, wait. I don't. Damn, $400.
Point of no return. The following day, he attended a session with a different social worker, stating he had no empathy and no care for the lives of others, including his own flesh and blood. 2 weeks later, in what would be his final counseling session, he stated the same thing again. But what he added this time was chilling. Brandon claimed he was a danger to society and that society should fear him. And he was right.
Marion County 911. There's been a shooting.
Okay.
Multiple shots.
How many shots are fired?
A lot.
It started the night Brandon quietly departed home, never to return again, en route to his final destination, the FedEx SmartPost facility, sometime around 11 p.m. on April 15th, 2021. That particular evening was nothing out of the ordinary. Sheila returned home from work with dinner for Brandon and found him to be in a pleasant mood. After he ate, he took a relaxing bath. Then they both went to bed. Or so Sheila thought. Once inside the FedEx SmartPost facility, Brandon makes his way through, savagely opening fire on everyone in his path. Then he moves through the lobby, assassinating employees at random as they attempt to run for their lives. Soon after, he returns to the parking lot and immediately opens fire on those unfortunate enough to be in close proximity. 911 calls flood local dispatchers as Brandon continues his murderous undertaking.
I think there's possibly multiple shooters. I hear them outside. I'm in the control room. There's three of us in here. Sorry.
Okay, so what I need for you guys to do, like I said, stay down, make sure your door is locked. Put something against that door if you can to keep yourself safe, okay?
Please. There's no one upstairs.
Okay, they're on the way. They're on the way.
In a matter of minutes, the premises transformed into a nightmare.
There's somebody out in the parking lot with a rifle shooting. We got the guy in here. We got him in here. He's been shot.
Okay.
He's in our shack with us.
Hey, stay on the line for me. Let me get medics on the phone. I'm not going to hang up, okay? Stay with me.
There is at least one person down. Send an ambulance or two, please.
Yeah, we have the ambulance and the officers en route.
But they have an AR-15. I'm not sure how many other guns they have, but I know they at least have one assault rifle.
They're still shooting.
Okay, okay, stay on the line. They're already on the way to you, okay? But stay on the line with me. Keep yourself safe. I need you to let me know anything that happens, okay?
Right now, I just hear a lot of gunshots and a lot of people around.
Okay, hold on. Stay on the line.
The emergency calls continue to pour in as the casualties are mounting. Dispatchers frantically assist callers as the horror continues to unfold.
We have shots fired. We need police. They're still shooting as we speak. He's already shot about 5 people. The shooters in the building.
You said there were 5 people shot there? Or he got...
The first officers are arriving at the scene. Dispatchers and responding officers communicate in real time. However, in the midst of the chaos, details are not yet clear.
Have we confirmed whether we have 1 or 2 shooters?
Reports are saying 2 shooters. Okay, is it 1 person, 2 person?
Can't tell. Just multiple rifle shots, but it sounds like the same report, so I'm assuming 1.
Okay, are they inside or outside?
Last they were outside.
Okay.
I'm getting information that he is still inside the building from somebody pulling off the lot.
Footage reveals that after carrying out his plan, Brandon returned to an earlier location in the FedEx facility without so much as a shred of hesitation. He then proceeded to end one more life, his own. Employees on site continue to place calls, begging and pleading for help in this surreal nightmare that has been sprung upon them without warning. As far as they are aware, the shooter is still preying on victims.
Is there someplace you can get safe? I want you to stay safe, okay?
I don't know because I still hear gunshots.
Okay.
They're inside the building.
Is there someplace you can hide? Is there a desk, something you can get under?
I'm at door 235. There is a trailer on this door. Get under. Slide under that.
Someplace where you can stay safe, okay?
Damn.
Really well, okay? Stay with me, okay?
As Natasha and another employee remain hidden, well over 100 officers are dispatched to the scene.
2 more down, car in parking lot, white Toyota Camry.
Another one down by Silver Explorer, front row. Control, advise Eskenazi will have multiple patients. Advise them to be ready.
I'm outside the lobby. I had to get all the people out. He couldn't get through the turnstiles, but he was sticking the gun through. So when he went out to the parking lot, I rushed everybody back through our second set of turnstiles and sent them into trucks.
Is there a certain entrance number or door that we can note here in the run so they know where to get to you? And how many people are with you?
I can get the cops through. Uh-oh, somebody's at the door out there. Is that a police officer or is it him again? It's a police officer. It's a police officer.
Judy encounters the officers as they make their way through the building to secure the scene. Dispatchers check in with callers who have remained on the lines.
The officers know where you are, okay? I've put that in there, okay? Do you want to stay on the line with me until you get there?
Don't leave me.
Okay. I'm not going to leave you. I will not
Recap,
leave you then,
buddy.
okay?
It's like the end of the video.
I'm going to stay with you then, okay? You're fine.
Basically, some kid, just My Little Pony, murdered like 100 people. No, okay, I don't know how many people. But he basically just shot up a bunch of people.
Okay, that's perfectly fine.
After more than 30 minutes with the dispatcher, Natasha's wait is over.
Help! 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 I'm under.
Allegedly, because of the facility's policy that employees couldn't carry cell phones in certain areas, some workers may not have been able to phone for help or contact friends and family during the shooting.
Oh, fuck.
The killing spree had come to an
That's
end.
a stupid rule.
But the aftermath of the attack is difficult to fathom.
He shot so many people. Oh my God, he got Oscar, and Oscar's only been here a week. They're dead out here.
8 innocent, unwitting victims' lives ended abruptly.
Damn.
Soon, Brandon is located by officers as they confirm that he is now deceased. It was then that Brandon's disturbing motive was revealed. Brandon was heartbroken over a My Little Pony character. In his final Facebook post on April 15th, 2021, he wrote, "I hope that I can be with Applejack in the afterlife. My life has no meaning without her. If there's no afterlife and she isn't real, then my life never mattered anyway."
But I kind of just need to talk to you about what happened that day and how you're feeling about whether you'd want it back or if you.
Oh, sorry to interrupt, but I don't want it back at all. It's fine.
What would be your goal for us to do with the gun?
Just destroy it, or
okay.
Well, yeah.
Wow.
because I'm not worried about that.
Fucking
I'm worried
crazy,
about getting my life back on track. I don't have any mental health issues that I'm aware of. I don't think I do. And I wouldn't say depressed, but my feelings to the reason why I got a gun is because I wanted to show my best friend who's really into hunting and stuff. Mainly, and also for like the fun of shooting it.
I mean, if you're getting it back on track, I don't know what it's off track of it, unless it's just that you didn't get your high school diploma.
I mean, off track. I mean, it's that. I mean, I'd say that. I mean, do you think this like not doing anything with your life is on track? I mean, I don't think.
Well, no, but I also think that could make me sad and depressed if I felt like a failure or whatever. But apparently, that's not what you're feeling. So.
I just signed up for GED.
Damn.
I'm gonna get my GED. I'm going to counseling or therapy, or I'm not really sure what the correct term is.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna try to get my life back on track, and I'm really trying hard.
The FBI concluded Brandon's purpose was to demonstrate his masculinity and capability while fulfilling a final desire to experience killing people. It was a moment in time that further reinforced the importance of not only recognizing red flags, but acting upon them too. Those 8 lives that were lost that day ranged in age from 19 years to 74 years, and include Matthew Alexander, Samaria Blackwell, Amarjeet Johal, Jasvinder Kaur, Jaswinder Singh, Amarjeet Sekhan, Carly Smith, and John Weissert.
Damn.
Brandon's mother wants her son to know that when she cries these days, it's not for him, it's for the victims.
Damn.
If she could talk to him today, she'd say, I grieve those people more than I ever will you.
Damn. That was a fucking crazy video. I'll stop to this guy. Next fucking video. Bro, it's already fucking been 2 hours. And we haven't even made it through all the videos yet. Wow. We've only seen 2 videos. No. Wait. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Alright. TV episodes banned for disturbing reasons. Lock in.
Standards Council.
Lock in. Lock in.
The Canadian Broadcast Standards Council says the mighty Morphin Power Rangers is too violent and it wants it off the air.
Her performance was so terrifying that MGM decided to cut entire scenes where they deemed her too scary for younger audiences.
This is the most insane idea for a television show I've ever heard. This is going to be canceled immediately.
A little controversy can make a show exciting. Too much can destroy it. Today, we'll explore TV shows and TV episodes banned for being too controversial. We'll uncover the dark stories behind them and why networks decided the public should never see them again. We'll start with the unsettling cases and save the worst for last. Guys, so it's almost at the end of the year, and my goal is still the same: to increase the number of videos I put out without sacrificing quality. And to do that, we got to keep growing, so it would mean the world if you subscribe, and I promise to do the best to make the best videos I possibly
Am I? Yeah.
Can. I'm Visual
That's
Venture, and
tough.
you are awesome. By the way, a big thanks to Rocket Money for
Watch me
sponsoring this
happy.
video. Go.
What do you want me, bro? What do you want me to watch that's fucking happy, bro? If you have something happy, send it, bro. This isn't even
Ghost Watch.
This isn't even
In
sad.
1992, the BBC set out to make the scariest TV show
Can't be
ever.
that.
The
Okay.
plan was simple but deeply twisted. It was in 2 steps. Step 1, create a ghost story that looked completely real. Step 2, make viewers believe that the ghost could reach through the screen and attack anyone watching at home. They didn't just want to scare people. They wanted viewers to feel haunted, as if watching the show cursed them. This is the story of how they pulled it off, and how that broadcast caused so much panic that it was banned from ever airing again. The show was called Ghost Watch. In the weeks before it aired, the BBC promoted it as a live investigation into a haunted house. Here's what they told viewers. A single mother in North London believed her home was haunted. The woman claimed that she and her 2 daughters were being tormented by a violent ghost. To uncover the truth, the BBC promised to send a team of reporters to spend the night inside the home. Their cameras would be rolling the entire time. Every noise, every shadow, every scream would be broadcast broadcast live. If a ghost really was there, millions of people would see it happen in real time. That was a setup, and the audience bought every word of it. But behind the scenes, the entire thing was fake. The haunted house was a studio set. The woman and her 2 daughters were actors, and the ghost didn't exist. But viewers didn't know that. They thought they were about to witness a real ghost filmed on live television. Ghostwatch aired on Halloween night 1992. Millions across the UK tuned in. From the first scene, it looked like a real news broadcast.
No creaking gates, no Gothic towers, no shutter windows. Yet for the past 10 months, this house has been the focus of an astonishing barrage of supernatural activity.
To make it more convincing, they interviewed the family living inside.
Confrontations, of course, with the supernatural can be devastatingly real. Let's find out what effect they've had on Mrs. Early and her family.
The woman and her daughters sounded scared and desperate.
It's wrecked my house, my home, my family.
After hearing their story, the reporters promised to capture the ghost on camera. For almost 40 minutes, nothing strange happened. Everyone was just waiting. Then it started. The clocks stopped, the temperature dropped, and loud banging came from inside the walls. Remember, guys, millions were watching live. Most believed that a real ghost was inside that home.
But
the
millions?
BBC wasn't done yet. They wanted to make viewers think that the ghost could crawl through their TV and torment them in their homes. Here's how they did it. The hosts said viewers were calling in from across the country. These callers claimed strange things were happening in their homes while they watched.
We're getting all sorts of calls. In Derby, someone was ringing to say that her clock had stopped. Ken and Joyce Shrivener from Telford in Shropshire, their radio has gone dead.
Of course, none of it was true. No one was actually calling in to say they were haunted, but the audience didn't know that. People across the UK believed that Ghostwatch was cursed, and that simply watching the show was letting the ghost into their homes. Some panicked and turned off their TVs. Others kept watching. But things were about to spiral completely out of control.
I give up?
As the night went on, things in Ghostwatch got worse. Objects started flying across the room.
Incredible noises coming from the walls and from the ceiling.
The cameraman suddenly collapsed. Then one of the daughters started speaking in a deep voice like she was possessed. Even the presenter began acting strangely. He was mumbling nonsense as if he wasn't in his right mind. Then, when things were the most chaotic, the broadcast ended. Within minutes, panic spread across Britain. The BBC received 30,000 angry calls about Ghostwatch. The phone lines even jammed. Parents said their children were crying. Others believed their homes were haunted. Some even said they could see ghosts in their bedrooms. Ghostwatch became the first case of PTSD caused by a television program. To calm the public, the BBC admitted Ghostwatch wasn't real. There was no haunting, no ghost, and no danger. Viewers felt tricked and betrayed. The next morning, the story was all over the newspapers. The authorities accused the BBC of deliberately trying to cultivate a sense of menace. Ghostwatch was banned. It never aired on public television again. But Ghostwatch didn't stay buried. Years later, it was quietly released on DVD. Since then, it's become a cult classic. Ghostwatch showed us how easy it is to miss what's really happening. Just like it's easy to miss when you've been charged for a subscription you thought you can't. All in terms of this
motherfucker. You motherfucker.
On screen.
You motherfucker. You motherfucker. You motherfucker.
Netflix released a new reality show about food. At first, nobody thought much about it. It was just another cooking competition. But one country saw it differently. To them, that show was a crime, and they did everything to make sure their citizens could never watch it. That show was named Cooked with Cannabis. For YouTube's sake, we'll call it Cooked with Grass. The concept was straightforward. 3 chefs stepped into the kitchen to compete. Each had to make their best 3-course meal. At the end, a panel of judges chose a winner. That winner walked away with $10,000. But there was one rule that made it unlike any other cooking show. Every meal had to include grass.
Each episode, 3 expert cannabis chefs will prepare a 3-course cannabis-infused menu that will put their culinary skills to the ultimate test.
The creators said it wasn't about promoting anything illegal. They simply wanted to take away the stigma around grass.
It's really difficult to dismantle years of misconceptions and stigmas about marijuana.
They wanted to prove that grass could be a legitimate cooking ingredient, not just a taboo topic. And in many ways, it succeeded. Chefs used grass in sauces, desserts, and main dishes. Judges scored them on creativity, taste, and presentation. Cooked with Cannabis premiered on Netflix in April 2020, and reviews were quite positive. Rotten Tomatoes gave it an 86%. Some viewers liked it so much they begged Netflix to make at least 10 seasons, but not everyone was impressed. The show appeared in the Netflix streaming library for millions of Singaporeans. When the Singaporean government saw it, they were furious. Because in Singapore,
they
grass
banned
isn't
it.
just controversial, it's one of the most serious crimes a person can commit.
No fuck, bro. Hanging them is fucking crazy.
Singapore has some of the toughest substance laws in the world, and the punishments are severe. Carrying even the smallest amount of grass can lead to years in prison. Being caught with more than 1.1 pounds can mean the death penalty. These laws are strictly enforced.
If you get caught with a set amount of drugs, you get hanged.
Since 2022, Singapore has ended 15 people for substance-related offenses. So when Cooked with Cannabis appeared on Netflix Singapore, it was more than controversial. It was encouraging people to break the law. The Singaporean government banned it immediately. They contacted Netflix and demanded that the show be taken down. Netflix agreed. Within days, the show vanished from Singapore's streaming library. After that, the government made a clear rule. Any show that promoted substances, even indirectly, would be banned in Singapore. This next story was so messy that the network was fined millions of dollars. Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Most shows get banned because of their content. This one was banned because of how it was promoted. The show was called Aqua Teen Hunger Force. When it premiered in the early 2000s, it didn't look like anything else on TV. The stars of the show were 3 talking fast food items: a milkshake, a box of fries, and a meatball. They lived together and got into bizarre adventures. The stories rarely made sense, but that was a charm. Viewers loved how weird it was. Soon the show developed a small but
yeah, it's
loyal
like a stupid
fan
show.
base. But the creators wanted more than that. They wanted everyone to know about the show, so they came up with a new marketing campaign. On paper, it sounded like a good idea, but it really wasn't. The marketing stunt caused such a mess that the police got involved. The campaign launched in early 2007. Normally, TV shows were promoted through commercials or billboards, but the team behind Aqua Teen Hunger Force wanted to advertise on the streets of Boston. Their idea was simple. They built glowing LED signs featuring alien characters from the show. The characters were called Mooninites.
We are the Mooninites, and our culture is advanced beyond all that you can possibly comprehend with 100% of your brain.
Each sign showed a Mooninite flipping people off with its middle finger. The creators thought fans would find it funny, and that others would be curious enough to ask what it was about. They installed 40 of these LED signs all over Boston, above shops, near bridges, and even along highways. They worked overnight trying to stay out of sight. They wanted people to wake up and see glowing Mooninites all over the city. But they made one stupid mistake.
They
Signs
weren't
didn't
allowed.
say what they were for. There was no title, no logo, no hint that it was an ad. Just glowing circuit boards with wires sticking
Dumbass.
out. This is what they look like. The next morning, people spotted the devices. They saw flashing lights, batteries, and tangled wires. To most people, it looked like a bomb. Someone called 911. Police rushed to the scene. They evacuated the area and destroyed one of the devices in a controlled explosion. But that was just the beginning. Reports poured in from across the city. Dozens of these strange devices were spotted under bridges, tunnels, and buildings. The city thought it was under attack.
Suspicious packages were discovered all over Boston.
Oh, no.
Roads were closed,
Oh,
the
no.
Charles River was closed, and questions were asked about terrorism.
The entire city went into lockdown. For almost 8 hours, police and federal agents searched for more devices.
On Boston, police did shut down a bridge, several main roads, including an interstate, and stop boat traffic on the Charles.
Luckily, one of the officers happened to be a fan of Aqua Teen Hunger Force. He recognized the characters. He told his team these aren't bombs, they are Mooninites, just cartoon characters. The lockdown finally ended, and the fear subsided.
Dozens of electronic devices placed all around the city to promote the Cartoon Network show Aqua Teen Hunger Force, but they were mistaken to be bombs.
The panic was over, but the authorities
Bro,
had a new
but-
mission: find and punish those who caused this mess. Police quickly tracked down the
I
two
don't know.
men
I feel like
who
I
put up
wouldn't
the
think that's a
signs.
bomb.
They were arrested and charged with disorderly conduct. But those men weren't the masterminds. They were just hired to install the signs. So the authorities went after the network itself. To settle the case, Adult Swim's parent company paid the city $2 million in damages. They also issued a formal public apology. The creators of Aqua Teen Hunger Force understood how much trouble they caused,
Damn.
but instead of showing regret, they tried to joke about it. They created a new episode titled Boston and made fun of the entire incident.
Turn on your tiny magnetic lights. That way,
You look more like a device.
Network executives weren't amused.
Damn.
They banned the episode before it could ever air. For 8 years, the Boston episode stayed hidden. It was the only episode of the series that was never released. Then in 2015, someone leaked it online. Viewers were
Damn.
furious. Many felt it was disrespectful to joke about the mass panic. This next chapter
Yeah.
proves that even the most innocent shows can sometimes go too far. Sesame Street.
Oh no. What was this?
It's hard to imagine Sesame Street being disturbing. The show first aired in 1969, and it became a must-watch for children all over the world. Kids loved Big Bird, Elmo, and the other Muppets. But hidden in Sesame Street's history is one episode that almost ruined the show. It was titled Episode 847, and it aired in February 1976. The episode had a simple goal: teach kids about good manners. Producers wanted kids to learn that the best way to get something is by asking politely. But that message didn't go as planned. Instead of teaching kindness, episode
did it go bad?
847 sent kids running from their TVs. The episode starts with a strange event. A broom falls from the sky. It lands in the hands of a boy named David. It turns out that the broom belongs to a witch, and she wants it back.
Have the broom until you can't. Let me have it. You can't have the broom until you show me a little respect. Oh, yes, I can.
Angry, the witch threatens to
Yeah.
turn David into a basketball if he doesn't return it.
I'll turn you into a basketball. Bounce, bounce, bounce.
The threats don't work. Frustrated,
Okay,
she
what?
disappears.
I'll be back. Oh,
Later, she returns with a new plan. This time, she disguises
Damn.
herself as an old woman, and instead of yelling, she decides to ask nicely.
please let me hold the broom.
Certainly. And it works. She gets her broom back.
I got it, my broom, my broom.
That was supposed to be the lesson. If you want something, be polite. Don't threaten people. The producers thought they did a good job, but they were wrong. That episode was about to cause a meltdown. As soon as the episode aired, chaos followed.
They
The
got
network
scared of
was
the
flooded
witch.
with calls from angry parents. They said their children were crying, refusing to finish the episode because the witch was too scary. Her green skin, cackling voice, and threats frightened kids. Some were so scared they refused to watch Sesame Street ever again. To fix the problem,
Was this
the
good?
actress who played the witch appeared on TV as
TF was banned for disturbing reasons.
herself. She wanted children to see she was just a regular person pretending to be scary.
To know that you're a real lady who got dressed up to play this part.
Oh, there's your old friend, the Wicked Witch of the West.
But that didn't help. Parents continued to insist the episode was too frightening for
Damn.
children. So PBS pulled episode 847 from broadcast. It never aired on TV again. For decades, it was considered lost. But in 2022, someone leaked the full episode online. It's still floating around the internet. Anyone can find it with a quick search. This next show was connected to one of the worst tragedies in history, The Simpsons. Everyone knows The Simpsons. It's that cartoon
Stop.
that makes fun of everything.
Wait.
The show was designed
Wait. Bruh. 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 Oh my bro. Bro, let's just keep playing. Bro. 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 My fault. Yeah. Yeah. Bro. Thank you for the fucking 5, bro. Oh my fucking gosh, bro. What the? Yeah. Hold on. Bro. Bro. Out of fucking left field, first off. That was so fucking random. Bro. Wait, hold on. Gotta pull up the chat. Bro, Silvo. Thank you for the fucking 5, bro. Wait, chat. We're gonna watch, chat. We're gonna fucking watch. Okay. See. Bro. Okay, I'm getting that. So. Okay, wait. Un momento. Bro. Bro. Bro, that was so fucking random, first off. Bro, thank you so much for the fucking 5, bro. No, wait. Ads. Snooze. Nobody's seen that. Nobody's seen that, by the way. Nobody's seen that. Nobody's seen that. Nobody's seen that. Nobody's seen that. Nobody fucking seen that. Bro. Bro. Holy dub, bro. Oh my gosh. Wait. My shit's not fucking up. Alright, there we go. Wait. Alright, there we go. Bro, so bro, thank you so much for the fucking 5, bro. Oh my gosh, bro. Holy dub, bro. Wait, where's my chat? Okay, there we go. I couldn't see my chat for a sec. Oh. Hold up. I need to go pee. Chat before we continue. Oh. Count me down. Wait. 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 Coming on. 10 seconds. Wait. It's not working. Play.
I said, girl, why you keep calling?
We're not done.
I said, girl, why you keep calling? Yeah. She said, I need a new whip. Yeah, cause I know that you're still ballin'. She just wanna go back to the future, so I brought that girl a DeLorean. 21 minutes until I gotta go, so I told that girl I'm gonna slaughter it. I met that girl right up at my show. Left her man in the crowd on the floor. Out of town, never saw her before. Told her, baby, we don't got that long. Listen, this not my city show, but I treat it like my city show. 20 more minutes into I'm on. 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 Yeah, I am not slow. Nigga, you want me cause I got the dope. Pass that girl right on my friend, give me go. He passed me her friend, so they switching roles. I hit it fast, yeah, I hit it slow. But by the morning, girl, I gotta go. Gotta get ready, tonight is my show. If you okay, you might open my show. Gotta be partners right under my nose. These niggas mad cause I got all the dough. These niggas mad cause I got all the dough. Changing my style cause I got every flow. Got every girl, ain't no top in my hose. I understand that it's your girlfriend, bro. But you know I gotta keep her close. I'll be a Lex and I keep her close. Living life on the edge, on the tightrope. I am so clean, I might
So
stop.
thank you again for the fucking 5, bro. Holy fucking dog, bro. Very random. Oh my gosh, I got a hype chest chat. Oh my gosh, what's in it? Where is it? Alright. Bro, ads need to fuck off right now. Alright. Let's finish this video real quick.
Satirical depiction of American life. For over 30 years, it's poked fun at politics, celebrities, and pop culture. But in 1997, a few jokes backfired, and the public reaction was so intense that an entire episode had to be buried. The episode was called The City of New York versus Homer Simpson. It aired in September
No.
1997
No.
during the show's 9th season. The story began with Homer losing his car. After searching for months, he gave up and decided to build a new one himself.
Homer, I don't want you driving around in a car you built yourself.
But he's using a mattress set. Alright. Alright. Yeah, this is right here. I drive this. This, you know, this low-key tough. Nah, like no, I'd pay for this. How much you paying for this? I'd pay like 10K for this. No joke.
One day, Homer received a letter from the authorities.
Dear motorist,
If it actually drove, I'd actually I feel like that'd be kind of cool.
of Manhattan.
My vehicle!
His missing car was sitting in New York City the whole time. Determined to get it back, Homer boarded a bus.
Yeah, he ain't getting that back. He ain't getting that back. He ain't getting it back.
To Manhattan. But when he arrived at the big city, things became very frustrating. His car was clamped and buried under parking tickets.
What the hell is this thing? Come off!
The city drove him mad. The traffic, the crowds, the noise.
Hey, when you're done with that, I got something up here you can bite on.
And why don't you be polite?
Everything was loud, chaotic, and overwhelming.
Sorry about that, guy. They stick all the jerks in Tower 1.
That's it. I'm coming over there.
Yeah, you
Right.
want to come over
Okay.
here? I got something for you.
Shut up, the both of you.
Frustrated, Homer got into his car. And
I don't see how
drove
this
away
is
with
gonna
the
get
clamp still
disturbing and banned.
attached. The episode was a parody of city life. They wanted to make fun of how stressful New York could be. Viewers laughed, and for 4 years, it was just another funny Simpson episode. But a few years later, those jokes suddenly didn't seem funny anymore. On September 11th, 2001, tragedy struck New York.
Never mind. Never mind.
Twin Towers collapsed. Thousands of lives were lost. In the weeks that followed, people turned to familiar shows for comfort. But when fans rewatched that episode from The Simpsons, they noticed something unsettling. There were small details that reminded them of the tragedy.
We could all go with the bus company's special Super Sitter fare.
In one scene, a brochure showed the price $9 next to an image of the Twin Towers. Together, it looked like 9/11. And throughout the episode, Homer's car was parked between the towers. There was also a short argument between two men, one yelling from Tower 1 and the other from Tower 2. Before the tragedy, those lines were just jokes about city life. After the tragedy, they felt disturbing. Conspiracy theorists went crazy. They claimed The Simpsons predicted 9/11. The rumors grew so fast that the network had
I
to
wouldn't.
step in.
I wouldn't say all that. I wouldn't say all that. I would say. I wouldn't. I don't know if I'd say all that.
For the victims and their families, Fox pulled the episode. It was removed from syndication so no other network could air it again. For years, the city of New York versus Homer Simpson vanished. But in 2006, it quietly returned to television. But it wasn't the same. Every shot of the towers was cut out. Every joke that could be linked to the tragedy was removed. The original version was never screened again in its original form. Up next is one of the most beloved shows of all time, but somehow it still got banned.
Okay.
Star Trek, the original series.
This is one of the most beloved shows. Never heard of it. No, I have heard of it. I lied.
There's a reason so many people love Star Trek.
This shit looks ass.
wasn't
I've seen a
just
clip
about
of this shit. Looks horrible. It looks
Spaceships
fucking
or aliens.
horrible.
The show told deep stories about people, choices, and
Looks like
humanity.
it looks like a shitty version of Star Wars.
But one episode didn't
Looks
go as
horrible.
planned. It was titled
And
Miri.
Star Wars
It was
ain't
one of the
even that
show's
good.
most creative stories. However, that episode disturbed viewers so much that the network banned it. Miri aired in 1966 during the first
They
season
made it
of
like the
Star Trek.
80s. Okay, but when was Star Wars made? First Star Wars. And I'm not saying Star Wars is even that good, but 1977. I would rather watch that over this shit. And wait, let's look when this shit came out. Release date. 1966. What?
Started like any other mission. The crew detected a mysterious signal coming from deep space.
Earth-style distress signal.
See, none of these are really that like. Usually, when he says disturbing, it's like there's actually some like crazy like backstory and lore to it. But these ones are just like, all right, yeah, they said something that didn't, age too well.
SOS.
I've answered it on all frequencies, sir. They don't reply.
Not a vessel, a ground source.
Captain Kirk sent a small team to investigate.
Movie that
When they
mocks
landed, they
both
couldn't
movies
believe
is
what they saw. The planet
beauty-wise.
looked exactly like
I know
Earth,
that
but
is.
something
Never
was
heard of it.
wrong. The streets were empty, the buildings were abandoned, and when the team finally met the locals, the mystery deepened. The planet was full of children. There were no adults anywhere. Captain
Search 2001 Space Odyssey. $1968. Is this if this is actually it, then this does not look that bad. It doesn't look that old. I don't know if this is it though. Wait, is this it? This does not look like it was in 1968. I mean, I'm only seeing like images, but this does not. From these images, it does not look like it was made in 1968. This shit looks like it was like that shit. You can tell me that shit was like 2020, and I'd believe you. AI.
Kirk and his team tried to figure out why. That's when they met a girl named Miri.
I don't think they had AI in 1968,
about
man.
The planet's past. 300 years earlier, scientists on that planet wanted to stop people from aging. They created a virus that was supposed to make
finish this
people
video? Do you
live
want to skip
forever.
it?
But the experiment went
It's
horribly
good, it's
wrong.
just
It
not.
worked on children.
I
but
feel
it
like
was
I thought it
lethal
was gonna be
for
a lot
adults.
better, though,
Every
I'll be
adult
honest.
was wiped out, leaving
What do you
only
think about it,
children
though?
behind. Meanwhile,
Yes,
the
can
kids
choose.
stopped aging and stayed young for centuries. They lived without parents, schools, or anyone to care for them.
Children who never age. Eternal childhood.
Maybe The
play,
Shining, another good movie.
No responsibilities. It's almost like a dream.
Captain Kirk decided to help them. Thanks to the captain, a team of adults was sent to help the kids rebuild the society. Miri ended on a hopeful note, but not everyone saw it that way. When Miri aired in the United States, most people liked it. But in December 1970, it aired in the United Kingdom, and the reaction was far from positive. British audiences felt the story was too dark. They saw children trapped in a desperate world with no adults, scared, confused, and fighting to survive. British regulators received a flood of complaints. Viewers said the episode wasn't family friendly. The authorities reviewed it themselves, and their conclusion wasn't positive. The report said Miri dealt most
it was made with CGI. All
the
planets
already
you see
unpleasant subjects
is
of madness,
homemade props.
sadism, and disease. The
Wait,
episode was banned from British
they're
television.
homemade props,
For
Dan.
20 years, viewers never saw it again. But the ban didn't last forever. In the early 1990s, the ban was finally lifted, and all episodes of Star Trek, including Miri, aired on cable television. TV shows can inspire audiences, but this next one taught viewers a dangerous lesson. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. If you grew up in the 1990s, you probably remember Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
I don't remember this. I remember Power Rangers though. There's like 10 different Power Ranger shows.
It was about teenagers who transformed into superheroes to defend Earth from aliens.
Bitch, what Power Ranger are you? I was always the right Power Ranger. Always. I was always the right Power Ranger. I was also in Lego Ninjago. I was always the red ninja.
Monsters, and it was my personal favorite.
It's quite simple, my dear. This planet is under attack, and I have brought you here to save it.
Oh, yeah, right.
No way, I do think I remember this. No, I don't.
We're obsessed. They copied every kick.
It was just they just copied the same show 10 times, and that's why I think I remember it.
And punch from the show. The parents were concerned. They thought the show made violence look fun. Some even wrote angry letters demanded it be taken off the air. But producers stood their ground. They said Power Rangers taught teamwork and bravery. They insisted kids knew it was just pretend. But soon a tragedy proved them wrong. In October 1994, 3 kids in Norway were playing after school. 2 of them pretended to be Power Rangers. They tried reenacting fight scenes from the show, but things got out of hand. By the time it was over, one of the kids passed away. It was a national tragedy. Parents blamed Power Rangers.
No.
They said it encouraged
Bro, are we really gonna blame Power Rangers though?
dangerous behavior. And this tragedy was their proof. Within days, the backlash spread around the world.
The Canadian Broadcast Standards Council says the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers is too violent and it wants it off the air.
Norway, Sweden, Denmark, and New Zealand all banned the show. In Canada, it stayed on air, but the fight scenes were cut out. The bans lasted for years. Eventually, the show returned, but only after the creators agreed to tone down the violence in later versions. This next show was designed to be shocking. It's no wonder that they crossed a line. Fear Factor.
Oh.
In 2001, Fear Factor shook the world of reality TV. The show's concept was so extreme that even the host couldn't believe it.
This is
There's that specific one they banned.
most insane idea for a television show I've ever
There's
heard.
different Power.
This is
Bro,
gonna
there's
be-
like 100 Power Ranger shows. I remember, bro. Power Ranger shows. Like, bro. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43. There's 43 fucking Power Ranger shows. Jesus Christ. Why doesn't it look? No CGI. Well, I can't watch this. This is TOS, but it's probably copyrighted. But yeah. Yeah. That looks fucking great for no CGI. That looks great, especially for a movie in what year? 68?
Be canceled immediately.
Each episode featured ordinary people facing their worst fears for a chance to win $50,000. One week, contestants jumped off skyscrapers. The next, they were buried alive. And sometimes they ate things too disgusting to describe.
I'm Joe Rogan. This is Fear Factor. The stunts you're about to see were all
Joe Rogan, oh my gosh.
designed and supervised by
He looks so different.
trained professionals. They are extremely
This is also like 20 years ago, though. So yeah, I'd assume he'd look different.
dangerous and should not be attempted by anyone, anywhere, anytime.
Fear Factor became a
Yo, I'm gonna
cultural
try this shit as soon as okay, I'm joking.
phenomenon.
I'm joking.
Millions tuned in every week, but over time, viewers got used to the stunts. The shock
Maybe people
value
rank it as one
faded
of
and
the best
ratings
looking
dropped.
movies.
Eventually, the show went off the air. Then, in 2011, producers brought it all back. They wanted the new season to push the limits of what people could handle, but what they created was so disturbing it got Fear Factor banned. The episode was titled Hee Haw Hee Haw. It started with the host explaining the rules.
To stare fear in the eye, compete for $50,000. Now, to win the money, you're going to have to complete 3 extreme stunts. Stunts that'll not only test you physically, but mentally as well.
The first stunt was tough but doable. Contestants walked across a platform lined with electrified wires. Each step sent small shocks through their body. Then came the second stunt. That's what caused all the trouble. Contestants were given large jugs of mystery liquid. At first, they thought it was some strange...
Yeah, no. Yeah, mystery liquid. I'm good, man.
Protein shake.
Nah, I don't know. How would you do it?
Then the host revealed the truth. It came from a donkey.
Cooked.
Everyone on set was horrified. Even the camera crew got sick. The episode was filmed, edited, and submitted for approval. But when
Bro,
that worked,
I'd crash the fuck out. Why are you giving me donkey piss? Yeah, no shit I'm gonna get fucking sick from that, you dumbass. Sorry.
the
Donkey
executives
shit.
saw it, they were disgusted. They felt this was too much for TV. The episode was
Like,
banned
I don't want to call them stupid. Yeah, man, let's just go grab piss from a donkey and go serve it to people. What would go wrong? They're drinking fucking piss, man.
Immediately. It never aired on television, not even once. But that wasn't the end of the controversy. A few months later, one of the contestants spoke out about the Hee Haw Challenge on a podcast.
Okay, so there.
Oh, it smells. It's so bitter. It's the biggest thing you can ever imagine, and it has, a little hint of hay.
Around the same time,
God.
the episode
God.
leaked online. People finally saw the challenge, and almost all the reactions were negative. One viewer wrote, "This is not even a fear anymore. This is literally sick." The backlash was massive. A few months later, NBC canceled Fear Factor. Many believe the Hee Haw scandal was the reason. To this day, that episode has never been officially released, but the leaked clips are still on YouTube. It's a disturbing reminder of how
The only
far
clip I've seen
reality
of Fear
TV
Factor is when Joe Rogan fought the guy.
once went for shock value.
That was the only clip
Videos
I've ever
have
seen
the
of Fear
power
Factor.
to entertain,
Never-
to
I
educate,
don't think I've
to
ever
inspire,
watched it.
but they also have the power to harm. And these shows are proof that entertainment without limits can cause
Okay, but I feel like a lot of I thought these are about to be a lot more
damage.
crazy.
So my friends,
What do you mean
choose
question?
what you watch wisely. Visual Venture.
Dub.
Wait, before you guys go, I have a 1 hour and 45-minute long video talking about media
Yep.
banned for being too controversial.
I don't care. When did he fight someone? I don't know. Some guy was talking shit, and he didn't really even fight him. He just put him in a headlock, and just and then they got him off him. But that was the only clip I seen of him. Okay. How long? Bro, what time is it? Do we watch this video today, or do we just move on to the edits? Because the edits will probably take us about, I say nah, I don't know how long they would take. We're gonna still do both, or we're still gonna do both. It's just whether or not we do them. We're gonna do edits no matter what. How many edits, I believe? Okay. We can do this. We can watch this.
He just found out that all
Wait.
this
This.
being psychological.
Whoa. This video looks fucking insane. He thought he had friends. They were paid actors. What? Bro, when I seen this fucking IRL Truman Show, bro, I seen this and I'm like, yo, I need to watch this. Truman Show's a W movie. I've never seen it. I know what it's about though.
What is going on?
Oh
This
no.
is Matt. He just found out that all these friends he'd gotten close to over the last couple of weeks were actually paid actors who were part of an elaborate reality TV hoax. It sounds like a pretty mean prank because it was. But
Yeah.
Boy Matt ended up getting the last laugh. This image actually became kind of a meme several years ago, but not everyone knows the full story behind it.
Never seen this image in my life.
Your entire world turned out to be fake. If an army of writers,
Bro, I'm back.
producers, and
Did you do
actors
edits?
spent
No, we're
over
not
a
doing.
year
We're doing
creating a
edits after
most
this video.
elaborate experiment around you. If they plotted your
We are
every
doing
move,
edits after this
recorded
video.
it 24 hours a day, and put it on national television. Well,
Okay.
that's exactly what happened to this guy.
Oh
This is
no.
the Joe Schmo Show, which aired in 2003 on Spike TV, a network that was previously known as TNN, and then they later changed it to just Spike, and now it's called the Paramount Network. But at the time, it was Spike TV.
Okay.
The first network that would be on a channel geared towards.
Sorry, like your buddy's giving me a lore about fucking Spike TV. Bitch, get into the fucking video.
Young men in 2003. Does anybody
Okay.
remember Stripperella? Probably
Ooh.
not. Most of the Spike TV content
What?
that wasn't
What?
reruns of Star Trek was pretty forgettable.
What?
But I will always remember the Joe
Stripperella,
Schmo
what?
Show, and here's why. Hi, I'm T1J.
Follow me.
I don't know if you know this, but if you click that subscribe button, subscribe. My boy Matt, that he was selected to be
Sorry.
one of 9 contestants on a reality competition show called Lap of Luxury. Lap
Okay.
of Luxury is your basic Big Brother style show where everyone lives together in a big house and they compete in challenges, and people get voted out one by one until just one person remains and they win the grand prize,
Okay.
which in this case was $100,000. But the
Oh,
twist
oh.
is that all of the other contestants were actually actors who were playing characters.
Okay.
And most of what they did was carefully scripted.
Oh,
all of this
no.
being unknown to Matt.
Today, Molly is going to confide in Matt.
Are Ralph and I still flirting with each other when he comes in?
Yeah.
Yeah, he got Truman Showed. It's
Hmm.
funny going back to watch the show now because a couple of those actors went on to more prominent roles. The most notable example being Kristen Wiig, who played this character Dr. Pat, and of course later went on to become a top 5 all-time SNL cast member.
I'm just so freaking excited.
It's just strange
Okay.
to remember that there was a point where Kristen Wiig was so unknown that she could be on a show like this. It's called the Joe Schmo Show because the point was to find the most simple, unsuspecting, average dude possible.
Oh my-
Regular Joe Schmo. And
Ah.
throw him into a house
For that's even worse. Oh my.
with 9 crazy people and see how much they can fuck with him. It kind of sounds like some dystopian psychological.
Bro, I feel like
experiment.
I feel like that's just like I if this happened to me, I would not know what's real or fake. I would live the rest of my life thinking, "Oh my gosh, this is all fake."
Totally not the type of thing I would normally be
Like,
into. It's
bro.
just kind of cynical and mean-spirited. They call the guy Joe Schmo, for God's sake. But let's talk about the Schmo. His name's Matt, like I said, and he's a law school dropout who lives with his parents and delivers pizza for a living. The exact kind of homegrown, white bread schmuck they were looking for. Matt is confident and outgoing, but also pretty goofy, a little awkward. He's one of those guys with no filter, just kind of says the first thing that comes to his head, which leads to a lot of foot in mouth moments.
Damn.
Huh?
What?
Yeah. He looked at me like, yeah, I'm gay.
Huh?
Wait, what?
Moments.
Kip, you're gay, huh?
Kip, you're gay, huh?
Huh?
Yeah. He looked at me like, yeah, I'm gay, so what? You know what I mean? Which, he's right. Why would I have said that?
But here's the thing.
What the
really
So, you're gay, huh? Yeah. Oh. It just doesn't say anything. What the
kind and friendly. He's
They're
polite.
giving Epstein and Trump edits on my free. What? What are you watching, man?
The moment
What
of
are
silence
you
was
watching
my
to be
suggestion.
getting those edits?
I don't pray, but I knew that she did. We all have a lot to be thankful for anyway.
Helpful.
Trust me, nobody wants this to go faster than I do. Nobody warned me about this.
It's cute.
I see your point.
I'm this is my first
Yeah, I see your
big
point. I
exposure
definitely
television
see your
gig.
point about it. And I don't think it'll have detrimental effects upon your career, really.
And respectful.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Matt just turned his back out of respect for, you know, this relationship. He turned his back so we could talk to each other.
And the
Okay.
first person to speak up when someone is being bullied or treated unfairly.
What?
Dude,
If you don't let go,
come on.
I'm gonna
Okay.
throw you in the freaking pool every opportunity I get.
Don't even say that. You are not throwing him in the pool. I will whoop your ass if you throw him in the pool.
You kind of immediately
Settle down, buddy. Settle down, you know. Matt, I fuck with you, man. Settle down.
like the guy.
Hey,
But settle down.
Say, when I said you're gay before, don't get pissed.
I think Matt definitely felt bad. I mean, you could tell Matt was just really sincere when he said it.
I'm an ally, just so you know that, for real.
I mean, that's pretty woke for a straight white guy in 2003. And although it's clear that Matt understands that he's in a competition, or at least he thinks he is, you really get the sense that he's just happy to have this experience and to meet
Well, yeah.
all these interesting people, some of whom he really comes to like
He
and
said whom?
respect. Like
This guy-
Earl,
this-
for example, the
this guy.
grizzled veteran who opens up to him and becomes somewhat of a father figure.
Really glad that we met. And
Oh,
I
no.
want to say that I'm better off for having known you.
Oh, no.
So of course this makes it even
Bro.
more upsetting that it's all fake and they're going through all the trouble just to stress this really nice guy out on national television. In the first few episodes, the whole point of the show is just to put Matt in humiliating
Okay.
situations and screw with his emotions.
Okay.
They constantly do these little cutaways where the actors or the crew smugly discusses the schemes they've created or how hilarious it is that Matt is falling for their little prank.
You can give it some rhythm. Ha, 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 ha. Ha, 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 ha. I really wanted him to make noise, like make a sound. I don't know, I just thought it would be funny. I'm sorry, Matt.
At 2, Kristen. There's this one scene where Matt is genuinely upset with another housemate named Hutch, who is
Okay.
being an asshole because he's the asshole. It's literally the script. And they show a split screen revealing the rest of the cast and crew just laughing at Matt while he's going through this emotional moment. It's really
Damn.
off-putting to me, but I guess that's the show. So, like I said, Matt
This show's fucked up.
is not just
Bro, they're just they're just bro. They're just sitting there making fun of this guy, bro.
He actually tries to play the game. He strategizes, he forms alliances. He's getting closer with his housemates, but he's definitely there to try and win the cash. But of course, this entire show is scripted, so none of his strategy really matters. Like there's this girl, Ashley, who was really nice to Matt at first, but then kind of did a heel turn into being very conniving and cold to him. And of course,
Okay.
good guy Matt doesn't like that, so he tries to rally support towards getting her voted off of the show. But the producers throw Matt a sadistic curveball.
Oh no.
The deciding vote for tonight's eviction ceremony. Earl.
Who the fuck's Earl? Who's Earl? Do we know Earl?
Earl, with 4 votes, you've been cut off from the lap of luxury.
It was kind of
Oh,
out of
is that the
nowhere
old guy?
and didn't really
I
make
think that's the
sense
old
in the
guy.
story because everyone appeared to like Earl. It was done purely to fuck with Matt, who had become
Oh no. Nah. Bro, nah,
very close with Earl, or at least he thought he was getting close to Earl. But the creators of this show couldn't predict just how much this elimination would affect Matt.
bro.
You're each one step closer to $100,000. Think about the events that led up to this moment.
Damn.
Learn from them.
How long left?
Get some rest. It's been a hard night.
Oh, 9 minutes.
Seeing how sad Earl's eviction made Matt caused almost all of the actors to halfway break character and try to take care of him or cry alongside of him.
Yeah, I know, me, but I was sad too.
I was sad for real. It's just not worth any
Bro. He's crying. Bro, he's crying. He's crying. But yeah, after this we'll do the edits.
But here's the thing.
Quite
I
a
think
few of them.
audiences did understand. There's a reason
Okay.
that everyone on reality TV seems to be a vapid sociopath because they're carefully
Oh, yeah, what's
selected
that show?
based
I
on
know.
certain
I forgot the
qualities
name
that
of it.
make for exciting television. Matt was selected to be the exact opposite of that. He's the schmo. That was the whole joke. And I think what the producers didn't realize before this point is that because Matt was such a relatable, admirable guy, and also because this whole setup is pretty fucking cruel in general, the audience would begin to root for him. I know I
Okay.
did. Matt wasn't the schmo anymore. He was the hero. And the producers and the actors became the antagonists. The best
Bro, I
moments
need to see when he finds out. I need to see when he finds out.
in the show are not when the producers are laughing about how well their prank is going. My favorites are the times when Matt surprises the producers or does something that inadvertently ruins their cynical plan. Like there was this one competition where Matt had to put his hand on a porn star's breast, and if he removed it, he lost the game. Again, it was Spike TV in 2003. Almost all of the competitions involved breasts. That probably sounds like an exaggeration, but you'd be surprised. Anyway, the producers basically were like, of course, Matt is a horny caveman. There's no way he's ever gonna let go of that breast. But Matt strategically loses the game on purpose. It's complicated, but basically, if he lost the game, he knew he would get his own room, which he really wanted. You have to watch the show to get the context. And since the script said that Matt was meant to win that challenge, they had to scramble to update their plans for that episode. Or this sumo
Well, yeah,
competition
how do they like predict what he's gonna do though? That's the thing, right? Like, what if he just doesn't do anything that they expected him to do?
had to do, which was also designed for Matt to win. But after he accidentally injures Dr. Pat, he unexpectedly chooses to give her the prize he won. It's good guy Matt. So when they literally break his spirit to the extent that he's full on bawling on national television, even they have to ask themselves,
are we the baddies? The actors were sort of second guessing like the whole process of the whole thing.
And we were devastated to, hurt him in any way, and we didn't want that to happen.
And ultimately, this would lead to a complete change in tone halfway through the show. Now, instead of putting Matt in awkward or embarrassing situations just for laughs, most of the story was now designed to make Matt look good. They put him in competitions that he was likely to be good at to make it easier for him to win. Like there was a game where they had to do a cannonball into the pool to splash enough water onto a woman's t-shirt so you could see through it.
Okay.
Look, I told you. And Matt was the biggest guy there, clearly rigged in his favor. And like Matt spent some time in law school, so they did a debate competition, which is very subtle. They put him in situations where he had to make a moral choice, but it was extremely obvious what the correct choice was.
Both Ashley and Hutch want me to vote Brian off. I know what I have to do.
Like, are you gonna betray the closest friend you've made in the house or go along with these two people who have been assholes to you the whole show? But Matt still ends up looking virtuous for making the honorable choice. Even the tone of the behind the scenes commentary shifted dramatically.
First day, real. We're gonna
Okay.
get him hook, line, and sinker, and we can afford to get outrageous later.
Just let's absolutely just keep it going. This guy is gonna have the night of his life.
Matt was truly
Okay.
now the hero of the Joe Schmo Show. The last big prank of the show was to make Hutch the undeserving asshole, the ultimate winner of Lap of Luxury, which is pretty funny because he was kind of a
Okay.
cartoon villain on the show, so that would be a super unsatisfying conclusion. But shortly after, they finally revealed the true nature of the show to Matt, which I'll talk about right after I tell you about the Curiosity Stream. Both platforms the thing that you to share content without having to refresh the view count every 5 minutes, hoping that YouTube is actually showing our videos to people. So it's a great way to support independent content creators. Our partner Curiosity Stream, on the other hand, focuses on bigger budget and of Curiosity and
I wasn't realizing it was still part of the ad.
Just check out the link in the description.
Come on, guys, raise your hand if you're an actor as well. Please, come on. Let's be honest about this.
Wait.
Be honest about this.
Wait.
Come on, guys, raise your hand if you're an actor as well. Please, come on. Let's be honest about this.
What? Matt?
Oh my gosh.
What is going on?
Oh no.
What is going on? There's something we've been meaning to tell you. What's that? The only real thing on this reality show is... Oh my God.
Damn.
So, as I mentioned, the prize for this fake reality show was $100,000. And they don't mention throughout the show whether they plan to give Matt that money. I mean, you kind of assume they're going to. That would be so shitty if they didn't. And they do. I think they figured that even though this whole thing is a bit deranged, it was okay because they're going to give him a bunch of money at the end. But because of how the show changed, it wasn't like, hey, sorry for traumatizing you, here's 100 stacks. It ended up being a celebration of Matt and how solid a dude he is.
He's the sweetest thing. I mean, he is the sweetest thing.
Matt, I love you. You're an amazing person, and you've surprised everyone on this project with how big your heart is.
Matt's he's a genuine guy.
He's top 5 of the nicest guys I've ever met
Damn.
in my life. I mean, he's just a great guy.
The power of boredom.
It's all for you, man. It's all for you.
Thank you so much.
Like, they could have pulled any awkward goober off of the street and gave him
Damn.
$100 grand, but they got my boy Matt. And you like when good things happen to good people. But the real reason I love this story is because it's a story of pure human goodness overcoming cynicism. They literally had to rearrange their whole show because of one man's integrity. They were forced to abandon their sadistic premise of just fucking with a guy for kicks and turn the show into basically a surprise party in his honor.
Damn. That's a crazy
There were
fuck.
2 more seasons of the Joe Schmo show, but you can tell they were trying to intentionally capture the magic that Matt unexpectedly brought to the first season. And it's not really organic, so it doesn't really hit the same way. It's so easy to get sucked up into negativity. I just thought it was cool to see an example of human decency finally winning the day. That's just me though. What do you think? Thanks for watching. If you want to hear another interesting TV show story, check out my
W
Boy
video.
Meets World video. There should be a link on
I'll
the
sub to
screen.
this guy.
That's the
W video. Alright. Are we ready to hop into the Discord? Are we ready? Hop into Discord. Are we ready? Yes, okay. Oh wait, 1 sec. Before we start. I don't know where see these, okay. Right here. Here and down. I think. Yeah, okay. We're starting right here. Okay, wait, before we start though, give me a sec. Can't see, I know. Sorry. Alright, there you go. Boom. Alright. Lock in. Guys can see, right? Yeah.
Baby.
How about I take your belt?
Let's go home.
Then I take your bitch.
Let it go. Baby.
There he is. There he is.
Let's go home. Walk away. Stop.
What's this guy again? What's his name? I wish I got his name. This guy's tough though.
it.
I'm
Stop.
not gonna.
Billy. Billy.
I'll take your belt, bitch.
Jake, go chill out. Jake, chill out. Nah, that's tough. Nah, that's a tough item. It's tough. Fire. Wait. What's this? I love him, no. Dub. Wait. Hold up. Alright. Next. What team is this again? I know what team it is. I forget the name though. Bro, I always forget the name of them, to be honest. I don't want to shock you. Alright. Alright. Wait. Alright, wait. Wait one sec. One sec. Alright, lock in.
Kika Colonia. I wonder if bro knows he's aura farming. Well, Kika Colonia, I have no clue what aura farming means.
Okay. Oh wait. No. No, fuck off. I didn't mean to press that. Nah, he's tough though. So you guys are sending some good ones. Scroll down to new, buddy. We're going through them all, and these are the new ones. These are literally from. I know these are from a few weeks ago. Wait, no, wait. We've seen these. No, we haven't. I lied. We haven't. We've seen a few. Hero Pirate. And you just literally want to watch it. We'll get to it. Nah, that's tough. That was a tough edit. What's this? Have we seen this one?
Now I see something red.
Okay. What he's sending fucking ghost face at it? That's tough. Alright. We've seen this one, but we haven't seen the rest, which is weird. No, we've seen this one. I remember this one. Okay, now we're on. I feel them. Oh fuck. Matter of fact, you know what we're gonna do? Wait. Matter of fact, saving the best for last. Matter of fact, we're saving the best for last. Oh my gosh. Matter of fact, we're saving the. Can we? Dexter spoilers. Chat. We're saving the best for last. We're going from top to the bottom.
1, 2, 3, 4. Hey. I got a condo in Manhattan.
Nah, it's tough. I like this. Tough song too. Yeah, Dexter's so good, bro. Dexter's so good. They're start from the top in case we send new ones. If you send new ones, we'll go back. Save the best one. Or we'll save it. But I think we'll probably go. If you guys send more, we'll probably go. We'll see how many we do.
You were tossing me around like a rag doll all day long.
Okay.
I know, and I'm an old lady. Imagine me in my prime. I would have destroyed you.
Nah, that's tough. Or Dexter's so tough, bro. Dexter's the W show. Alright, but he just sent new ones. Okay, wait. Oh my gosh. God of War edit. Damn. Or should I play God of War? I've only played one of them. I fucked with it, but never really got that into it.
Okay.
Oh, that's Thor, right? I remember I remember that. I remember him being in that. Alright. Now we're going to...
Take down all the mirrors in my house. I hate my nose, eyes, and my mouth. I hate the jokes I laugh about.
What movie is this? Or is this just a D-Day edit? I think it's 90% sure this is D-Day. Wait, he's so strong, by the way. He literally froze lightning and made it explode in 9 different realms. Peak movie. What movie is it? So Ronaldo, I know. Okay, I know what's in front. Fire. Road just sound like 100.
Still a top striker
Oh,
who can be competing at a
Ronaldo.
championship level for teams competing for trophies. When the reality is, he's barely good enough to start for an absolutely
You
bang
don't
average
watch
Manchester United
movies.
side, but he can't get his head around it.
I think Ronaldo,
Who said I don't watch
should
movies?
not be touching, sniffing at first 11.
No, he does not give enough back at the moment.
Wait, what the fuck are you talking?
He scores a goal every 2 games. He scores a goal every 2 games for Man United.
Okay, I like the transformation. I just know, but he don't know nothing about it. Not true. That is not true. That is just not true. Do I watch it the most? Yes.
Spoke to Manchester City and I spoke to Manchester United, but I must say I've grew up watching Manchester United teams. No disrespect to Manchester City, but I've grew up watching a lot more of Manchester United football. Old Trafford, the iconic of being one of the biggest clubs in the world, if not the biggest.
United are
So I always had my heart set.
I don't watch soccer or football, so I couldn't tell you.
It's not enough. Few solid niggas left, but it's not enough. Few bitches that are really stepped, but it's not enough.
They look good.
Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough.
They look good. See this. What's that?
I am a lifelong Manchester United fan. So when are you coming back to Old Trafford?
Madeira, Manchester, Madrid, Turin, and Manchester again.
Cristiano Ronaldo has made a sensational return to Manchester United.
Damn. No, Arsene, you did the thing.
The message they put up has broken the
Sweet.
internet.
Nah, bro, I'm about to cry. He's actually gone back.
Breathed in red, restored to this great gallery of the game. A walking work of art. 18 years since that trembling teenager of touch and tease. Now in his immaculate maturity, CR7 reunited.
Like Braun back to the Cavs. See, now we're talking my language. See, now we're just talking my language. Now we're talking my language. Except, you know, Braun's return was kind of better, but you know, whatever. Whatever.
Good boy, Gaston.
Drop
What the fuck is this?
the slippers, Gaston.
It's about to turn to a soccer item, I'm calling it. Road sign it.
Drop.
Yeah.
Drop.
What? The fuck is this? Ben and Hall. What is this? Stop. Who sent this thinking it was tough, Road? Road sent all these. No, you didn't. Oh no, I lied. I thought Road sent all these. Never mind. I was wrong. I was wrong.
Hi, Cobby. There was a moment in the Brentford game where you had Ivan Toney to your left and Johan Wissa to your right, and you had what looked like half of Brentford's midfield behind you. And Nana had the ball and he rolled it out. You just took it on the half turn. Have you always had that fearlessness?
Abracadabra, my bitch way better. My wrist out the motherfucker better. Fish parquet, I smoke on the face. Green diamonds, I fucked up my bladder. Motherfucker trends, I been with my kids in the spot, cause family matter. Everything else you speaking about, my get your ass
Nah,
whooped like
stop.
a pedal.
Nah, that's tough. Oh, I know this guy. I think. Yeah, I do. Should I start watching football? No. Not a football. Or, oh, wrong thing. Did not mean to put the cry emoji.
The winner to organize the 2022 FIFA World Cup is Qatar.
Everything gonna work out. Every tomorrow, no matter what go down. I promise you now. Gonna be sticking around. Every tomorrow, no matter what go down.
That stuff. Wait. Oh no, wait, we've seen this. Did we just see this? Yeah, we did. Wait. Yeah, that was the one we just watched. Hold on. Research this, This hit me off. This hit me very off. Okay. This got peaked too quick. Oh my god. Yeah, Waynes. You did good there, man. That was good.
Your guy, beginning of the year, he cut like chicken. End of the year, he fight for the title. Crazy. Irish, only 6 million. Russian, 150 million. I wanna fight for your chicken because this is #1 easy fight in lightweight division. What do you think about? I deserve title shot or no? Please tell these guys. I think you definitely deserve it. Let's go with your chicken.
Nah, that's tough. Khabib's tough. Why isn't it? What happened?
I crown you
Now it's playing. Fuck.
king.
Bro. I hate when it fucking does this.
I crown you
Mr. Bean.
king. Arrest that man and lock him away.
Bruh. So Mr. Bean tough. Yeah, Mr. Bean tough though. Another soccer at it? Or football? Sorry.
Trent, will you
Okay, what is this?
ever stop mogging?
Stop mogging. A real Sigma never stops
Bro.
mogging, lad.
Bro. What is this? Okay, alright, what the fuck? Alright, now. What the fuck am I watching? Buddy, it was literally AI. It was literally an AI hit of some guy mocking.
You got a red card and people are laughing.
Couldn't give a shit really what people
Nah, stop.
Brother, if you want your son high-level wrestling, send him 2-3 years Dagestan and forget.
So yes, I just pressed the wrong button. I thought I leaked something for a sec.
American football better than soccer. 3, 2, 1.
football is
I think
the greatest sport of all time.
no, no, it's not. Sorry, it's not. It's not. I'm sorry. It's not. Not even close.
I love
So we call it football.
It is. It's not.
Football is the biggest sport in the world.
It's not. It's just not. It's just not. The local what's better, basketball? UFC. Box. Yeah, I don't care how many you want to do that. It's not. It's not. You ready? I am. I didn't. Lucy what? Lucy was even American football I put over soccer. I put a lot of things over it. I can't even hear it anymore. I don't even know what you're talking about, Goose. Because I really have zero clue what you're talking about. Fire. So many edits.
Buddy, you think you look strong? You're wearing a cape. You're just a cheap fuck.
Okay, I like the boy, the thing from The Boys. I told you that. I didn't really press that. Fire. That's tough. Wait. Okay. Where are we? Right here.
Goal. That's it to take. Save. Oh, somebody clip that. Ronaldo scored! No! Ronaldo has scored!
Messi missed. Ronaldo didn't.
Messi's better. Sorry. I don't watch soccer though, so I couldn't tell you, or I don't really have an opinion, but Messi's better. Sorry. Had to say it. Had to say it. Had to say it here. Had to say it. Had to say it. My dad better than both of them combined. Fire. So Muhammad Ali edit.
Why don't you call me my name, man?
Well, what's your name? You told me your name was Cassius Clay a few years ago.
I told you my name was Cassius Clay.
My name is Muhammad Ali.
And you will announce it right there in the center of that ring after the fight if you don't do it now.
Nah, stop. Edit of the day right here. Edit of the day. Did I remember that bit? That was Mike Tyson. When he bit out your eye. He didn't bite. No one did. Yeah, who's winning in a fight? Mike Tyson or Muhammad Ali? I see how it is. What are you talking about, Weens? Better than mine? I haven't seen yours yet. Oh, I lied. We've seen one of yours. Okay, yours is the best one. Fine. Yours is the best of the one of the day. I'm not saying I'm not saying okay, guys. I'm not saying they're fucking bad. I'm saying, oh my God. The best one of the day was the Dispatch Miles fucking Incredibles one. That one was the best of the day. This is the second best. I'm not saying you guys didn't say good ones. I'm saying though that these are the best. I'm not saying the rest aren't. Okay. Rango, shut the fuck up. Versus server. Okay. Sorry, that was rude. That was rude of me. What is this?
Tell you about not fair,
Sorry, I always find British cartoons funny.
Peter. Not fair is when you have to get up early every morning and go to school, even though every fibre of your body says that's wrong. And don't
Forwarded.
talk to me about the weekends,
Never in my life
because
heard of this.
not fair is when I have to do all
Never
the
in my
chores
life heard
before I
of
get
this.
to my lap
Yeah, this shit looks ass. I'm sorry.
and enjoy
Peep
myself,
show.
while you get to go to yoga.
Let's look up Horrid Henry, shall we? I want to look it up. Horrid Henry. I spelled Henry wrong. Man. Okay. It's not okay, it doesn't look that bad. Okay. It doesn't look that bad. Alright. Lock it.
And ballet and all the things you get to go to.
Show is
You
mad.
don't want to go to ballet or yoga, do you? No, of course I don't want to. I want to watch TV and read my comics and play Gross Class Zero. And not fair is when Mum and Dad nag to eat your vegetables.
Chat, was this your guys' favorite show? For my EU people. Wait, is that the right thing? I think so.
Work and tidy your room and
I
put
think
on your
I
coat
think
and
that's
don't
okay.
play the music so loud and grow
Hell
up
no.
and tell the truth, except when great Aunt Greta asks if you like his sparkly jumpers.
When you're not EU, it wasn't a question towards you, man. Mr. Bean animated is low. Okay, Mr. Bean.
And listen, you got to know that fair is not as fair
Scooby Doo better. Scooby Doo's fire. Which Scooby Doo though? Which Scooby Doo though? There's so many. I don't even remember which one my favorite was. Nah, you spit it though. Yo, Henry spit. Nah, Henry spit. Bro, I can't turn it down and it's pissing me off. Chat, wait, chat, I'm gonna show you guys one of my favorite shows. Wait. Now this is ball knowledge. Now this is ball knowledge. Now this is ball knowledge right here. This right here is fucking ball knowledge, bro. Chat, who watched this shit? Who watched this shit? Who watched this shit? Come on. This is fucking ball knowledge. Nah. Yeah, you're fucking crazy. Me? Yo, Ween, stab me up, bro. My cat looks like Garfield. He's fat out. He's the cat. Alright, next. Bro, Garfield and Friends, one of the best shows, by far. Kid shows. Did we not just see this? We've seen this. Wait.
Do you still look
Check
out
pads?
for the
Okay, I got
United
you.
results? Does it hurt you to see how badly they did?
Wait, I got you after this edit.
Because
I said I got you and I
played
just
there so
continued
many
making
years.
my
I win
move.
the Champions League there, I win the Golden Ball, I win like 12, 13, 14 titles there. So as I say and I repeat, Manchester United still in my heart. I love that club.
Dub. Alright, wait, let me check real quick. Oh my gosh, it does. Aw. Yeah, look at the kitty. It's a kitty. Nah, it's tough. It's a fire cat, though. We're okay. Now I lost where we were. I'm focusing too much now. Okay. He's a fatty. Okay. Bro. All right. Where were we? We're right here.
A Dolores tem 4
5'11".
filhos, mas o quarto filho, como eu diria, você estava numa
No. He's spitting facts right now.
situação muito
I understand them.
difícil, econômica, de vida. Você não poderia ter esse quarto.
Couldn't have the fourth child. Okay.
Me passou a possibilidade de fazer aborto.
Okay.
Tomou
Have an
remédios
abortion.
domésticos,
Took home.
se recusou a sair.
Refuses to leave.
Foi ao médico, o médico a convenceu de não fazer esse aborto. E quem nasce? Cristiano Ronaldo.
Nah, that's tough. The edit's tough. The edit's tough. See, I'll say, the edits are still tough. Guarantee it's Socratic. Maybe not. Mr. Robot? Mr. Robot?
Senior Vice
Hold
President
on.
Technology.
I've never watched Mr. Robot. I know the show, though. I don't know Road watches it. Mr. Cash, the child president. Wait, what's even Mr. Robot about? I'm assuming it's like he's like a hacker or some shit. I used to see it all the time though. It'd be on and shit. I remember on TV. I never watched it though. Alright, fire.
You know
He's-
Chippy Chips?
Wait,
Yeah. They have to be them.
he's a hacker or something. Haven't gotten around to watching it.
You know Chippy Chips? Yeah. They have to be them chips. I don't get them.
Roll me on the beat, so it's blessed.
Chippy Chips. This is a tough edit. Just off the bat, just like that. Fire. Nah, that's tough. Edit I made.
7.62 millimeter.
What is this? This is creepy.
Metal jacket.
I didn't bother adding an outro. Nah, this stuff. This is tough, bro. Whatever. Oh wait. If the dick is what? Oh. Wait. What? What the fuck's Max saying? Okay, wait. Everything is Stranger Things spoilers. Okay, this is Stranger Things spoilers right here, chat. Stranger Things spoilers. It's a Demogorgon. Is that what they're called? I think that's what they're called. I believe that's what they're called. Demogorgon in the season. It's actually crazy. It's actually crazy. King Vaughn times up fast. Dustin gets straight teeth. Dustin gets straight teeth. Oh my gosh, chat. No way. Who's this guy again? I remember him. I don't remember his name though. He had a name, I remember. Back no, yeah, that's it. He's much more powerful now. What season did he get introduced? I don't know if I actually seen the season with him in it. That's tough. Those are tough edits though. 6, 7, okay. His powers are crazy powerful. He takes bullets like nothing. He can stop fire. Season 4. I don't know if I actually seen season 4. Wait. Biggest plot twist ever. This genuinely peak. Wait. Wait. Oh, wait. I think that's for Stranger Things. Oh, wait. This is still Stranger Things. I didn't read it. Whatever. King Von Audio. You think cause she looking confused. What the He has powers? He has powers? Spoilers? What did I say prior to this? I said Stranger Things spoilers. Word for word is what I said. That like the what is that, like the whistle, whatever it is? Nah, that's tough. Okay, see, this is kind of making me want to watch it. Wait, he got Vecna's powers, aka he's probably the most powerful to this point. Wait, what's this kid's name again? I forget his name. Will. That's the name. I think. I'm pretty sure it's Will. One of them was Will, I remember. Okay, what is this?
Seconds, minutes, hours, days, weeks, months.
What is this?
Years,
It's creepy.
decades, each life, a faded, lesser copy of the one before.
Oh, Stranger Things.
Wake up, eat, work, sleep, reproduce, and die.
It's time for your suffering to end.
Never watched it, but Vecna flew a long way from a shotgun shell and hurt by fire, and now this season he takes those things like nothing. It's delayed for me? What do you mean? Oh, what the fuck? Wait, what the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Okay.
You remind me of someone.
I can't snooze more
Someone I
ads.
used to know
Fuck.
really well. Can you guess who that is? Sometimes Papa doesn't tell the truth. I asked you to wait, but the human world was disrupting this harmony. You see,
Who's this guy?
humans are a unique type of person.
I thought, oh, it was for me too. I thought it wouldn't be for you.
While enforcing a structure of their own, a deeply unnatural structure. A terrible lie.
That's Vecna before he got. Oh. Oh, that's Vecna before he got sent to the Upside Down. Oh shit. Yeah, the Lord Loki getting crazy. He controls everyone. Damn. Nah. Damn. Damn. Nah, that's tough. Nah, that's tough.
The bottom line is, a party member
I like this kid. This kid is my favorite.
requires assistance, and it is our duty to provide that
I don't remember his
assistance.
name.
Now, I know you promised Nance that you would keep us safe.
Him. The one with the mask on.
So keep us safe.
And the goggles. Kills his victims by going inside their mind from the Upside Down and torture them for 5 days with oh my gosh. I can't talk. Oh my gosh. The next before smashing their eyes and killing them with breaking their jaw by breaking their jaw. Wow.
99 out of 100 times, kid goes missing. The kid is with a parent.
So he doesn't even kill in person. He's so powerful he can just do it from the upside down.
What about the other time?
I remember this.
You said 99 out of 100. What about the other time? The one. The one.
Damn. Damn. What?
It was like there was something like inside her head pulling.
Damn. That's tough. Are these... Wait. Have we seen these ones? Or these other ones? Oh yeah, we've seen these.
Someone I...
Haven't real quit this series, by the way. Yeah, and I don't think I'll ever pick it back up.
If you're not
Mark
doing
Stokes said it.
anything tonight, Masuka's invited
Yeah.
us to the Bel Canto.
Brian. Yo, Doke's the best character by far. I'm saying that right now.
When I pull up out front, you see the kids on good. When I roll 20 deep, so it's drama in the club. Now that I roll with Dre, everybody.
Fire. Best character. Wait, no, put the fire. That's tough. Yeah, who said this? This is tough. This is tough. Me, yeah, Wayne's. See, Wayne's is sending. Oh, yo, Wayne's is sending some fire at it right now. Wayne, do you like curry? I feel like Wayne's is like a big curry guy. I don't know why. I feel like. I mean, I don't have a fave, but he's good. Curry stuff, yeah. Nah, that's tough.
In my past, you on the other
Oh!
side of the glass.
Curry!
Of my memories museum. I'm just saying, hey Mona Lisa, come home. You know you can't roam without Caesar. I know you love to show off, but I never thought that you would take it this far.
Bro.
What do I know?
This is a fucking fire at it. So fire. Now, for the one we've all been waiting for. This is peak cinema right here. Invincible is peak fucking. Ah, those are all of them. Okay, you guys sent more. Fuck. Do we go? This one looks. Is this a Vinland spoiler?
Where is your sword?
Don't need it.
Yo. This show is fucking peak. I'm gonna say that right now. This changed my entire opinion on anime. This show was so fucking peak. Thor's dying was shit though, I'm gonna say that.
Listen to me, my son. You don't have enemies.
Ah.
The truth is that nobody has them.
Yo, Thor's had the most aura in this entire show, bro. I don't care, bro. But the fucking part where he picked up where he fucking grabbed the blade and cut his hand, right? That was tough, bro. He was like he cut himself. So I don't know, just kind of like to prove a point. Let's go to the bottom real quick. Okay, I got you. Yeah, Weens is panning to the audience now. Bro, Stranger Things, Vecna being so powerful, he can chill in his home in the Upside Down and kill with people. It's scary as fuck.
Okay, let's do this one last time, yeah?
Weens. You gotta stop panning to the audience here, man. It's too good. Oh my gosh.
You could wear the mask.
Fire. That was so fucking fire. Sorry. Okay. We're gonna... How many are left? Okay, there's still quite a bit left. I don't know if we fucking finished them today or not. What time is it? 6:40. Watch the last one. Which last one? This one? Okay, watch this. This is gonna be the last one for today. Yeah, appreciate you, Wings, bro. Have a good day too, man. No. All the ones we said. He from 63rd. Nah, that's tough, bro. I don't know if I want to watch the rest, man. Hold up. I'm trying to think right now. I don't know. Try to be watched. I'm gonna count how many are left. If there's more than 10, we'll save them. If there's not, we'll watch them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, we'll save them. We'll save the rest. We're gonna watch them. Remind me, we will watch them. We're gonna save the rest. But we are gonna call that for today. We are gonna call that for today, chat. Chat, I'm sorry. Chat, we're gonna read out to the Silva. We are going to fucking call that though. I appreciate you guys. I will see you guys tomorrow for Spider-Man. We're gonna call that. And yeah. Alright, chat. We're gonna raid. Oh. Alright. When is next edits? We'll probably do them on Monday. Alright, chat, we're gonna raid 3, 2, 1.